All right, what do we want to do as the fun fact?
We could just do
We could just play.
no, we could just do like whatever fun fact. What have you thought of in your backstory that hasn't come up in the year and a half we've been playing? Fun fact.
God.
Yeah, Eric, role play a bit.
Sounds bad.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm just goofing. I can't. I'm trying to think. Camera, you go first.
Okay, I think it's come up, but just to say it more explicitly, when Ode was being raised by the cerulean eye after they kind of like rescued her and adopted her from her monastery, when she turned 18, they were like, hey, you need to either like work for the monastery or like leave. And kind of rather than setting her own path and becoming independent, she was like, oh, work for the monastery. So she was a seamstress for a couple years and then was offered the position of being taught a monk when she was like caught sneaking out of the monastery to sneak into plays by a visiting shadow monk, Daz Baote, and that is how Daz Baote is canon in our game. So her mentor and like the person who officially started teaching her to be a monk is Daz. I don't know if that's come up, but that now you know it specifically.
Now we know.
Okay. All right, Adam, what's come up in your or what hasn't come up from your backstory?
I'm trying to figure that out. Give me a sec. I might have to loop back. I'm trying.
Okay, well maybe this wasn't a good prompt. I just had an intricate backstory for Ode.
I like the
What's
prompt.
your favorite ice cream? That one's easy.
Oh. Is it like, I guess it's not backstory as much as session 0, but like Artuk had like a significant amount of time on the run after leaving the herd that I just don't really talk about a whole lot. That like, he like fled across like the farmlands near the like forest he grew up because he wasn't going to turn back, and like everywhere he stayed, like, stayed by people's hospitality he couldn't even speak to because he didn't speak common at the time, and then ruined their crops by staying with them and taking advantage of their hospitality, felt terrible and went on to the next person basically from time to time until like finding Gautera, which he thought was fucking awesome because there weren't any plants in a big city, or at least weren't a lot of plants in a big city. And so, like, if Artuk had like a second home beyond the herd, it was like where he stayed in Gautera because it was like the first time he felt like mildly comfortable after the blight started.
Oh, because it's like Druid had to find like the most desolate area he could to not feel horrible.
Yeah, that was basically it. But like Gautera was cool.
I also will just add in with this something I remember is he absolutely did fuck with a small business that was nearby to him, which was a flower shop that operated nearby.
I didn't know until significantly later that the house next to the one that I was staying in with a man named Thane, who like took me in, the next door neighbor was a flower shop, and as I enjoyed the comfort of Thane's home, flowers were dying next door, and I didn't know about it.
So sad.
Yeah, it was rough.
Really fuck with him for no
David made my
reason at
session
all.
0 just like a real downer. It wasn't bad. It was just, a lot of shit happened in a row.
So I'll just go with Banya. So her part of her backstory is, she obviously went into chemical engineering at the Imperial School, and that just hasn't come up for a whole lot. And she has a degree in it. Isn't really relevant anymore though.
Great.
She have any siblings?
No.
What school did she go to?
Why are you making me do this?
Oh no, you're the one that brought up her chemical engineering degree. I want more details, David.
Oh, you could bring up more ex-siblings. I don't think that's ever come up.
Yeah, I need to figure out what their names are.
Banya went to the West Coast East School Technical Institute.
West Coast East.
West Coast East School Technical Institute.
She lived on West Coast East School North Campus.
Yeah, on South Street. And that place is a nightmare to navigate.
Morak would have I'm going. That's what is happening. I'm going. I know David didn't ask me to. I'm going. Morak's he probably would have let it slide. How long have we been together now, David?
At this point, 4 months or so.
Okay. About a year ago, Morak's sister got married. And their names will be brought up at a later date. Um, his sister got married, and it was a very big, important ceremony because a small clan joined the Tusbanes through the marriage. And he talks about it of it being really awesome and great and very a proud moment for the family, everything. But you can tell that he's also while talking about it, he gets very nervous about the aspects of both marriage and wedding planning. And
We know, but it's probably worth repeating that Morak is technically engaged. to
yeah,
someone
he is.
back in
He
Cathay.
is engaged to Naz
Flame
Flamelash
Lash, yeah.
of the Flamelash clan. And whenever it's brought up, he kind of changes subjects pretty quick. So, yeah.
Carson seems to be talking to someone. Will.
So, I don't think I fully understand is it just some part of our backstory?
It's something you want to bring up. You know how you sometimes have these. You know how sometimes your name right now in Discord is because you really wanted to talk about a topic and there's no way to naturally bring it up? What's something like that for Zeka's backstory?
I've really been trying to think about it. I wasn't ready. Fuck.
Oh,
Well,
Vanya
I
also has a
think
minor
you
in
can-
journalism.
You can do a session 0 thing too, because I think we know that Zeka met Sunny during session 0. But did you go straight from did Zeka go straight from running away to his town to be like, huh, there's a crater with a robot skeleton?
Well, that's a good idea. I think it was kind of the classic situation of running away for the first good while. Okay, first of all, I think I've already mentioned this before, but Zeka doesn't actually know exactly where he's from. If he saw the village and if he saw the area, he would recognize it. But at the time that he ran away, his village wasn't super duper connected to the outside world, and it was so it's small town, not even worth putting on a map kind of a vibe, you know. So he doesn't know where he is. So I think the first couple months were kind of a blur for him of just running from town to town, maybe even getting into a scrape or two and just trying to survive. And I don't know, maybe I'm making this up right now. Some NPC helped him with that. And that NPC died at some point.
Runaway, not bugbear. What is our
It was a runaway furball.
Furball?
Name-
Helped him get out of
The name Bartuk.
Yeah.
Maybe Zeka has some trauma that he needs to work through, and it's all been a blur. And he was actually on the run for 2 days.
Yeah, well, no, what happened was we were traveling together, and he was a Blightwalker. But then we figured out the cure to his Blightwalkerness, and after that, he said, "You know, my arc's done. I think I'm just gonna go home."
Yeah, and then he took out the pen from Men in Black and shot me with it. So then I woke up.
Uh-huh.
strong did you make that?
Too much wrong.
Just water.
So, nameless NPC helped Zeka get on his feet and get going a little bit more.
I'll pick you up by the bootstraps, as it were. The
yes,
NPC
yes.
was Bonald Bagan.
But yes, Jesus Christ. He taught me about trickle down economics and why exchanging weapons for hostages is sometimes a good idea, and other various things.
Yeah, other great things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, how to act.
and also how to act. And we'll flesh that out more later.
I like thinking about the first session where like Adam had a pretty clear like this is what's going on with Artak. Like I feel like I was still figuring out the Swirly and I pretty hard, but like had a decent sense of what I wanted Ode to be. And Will came in and he was like, "Give it a mission by the star to fix the weave. Let's go."
I feel like I feel like I overfit Kui before playing him, so I wanted to do something a little bit more laissez-faire, as it were, more Reagan.
The evolution of Zeka ended up being perfect. So I'm glad it worked out that way, but I just had a funny memory of that.
Oh, for sure.
We're on a mission from Gad.
He started as a Fearbolg. Like session 0, he was a Fearbolg.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, but then I didn't want to step too much on Adam's toes, and I thought
Actually, if you're a bold Blightwalker too, but like Will had to really walk it back.
It's wild. We separately came up with the idea.
What would be the opposite of Blight? He's the life swimmer. He actually only brings life everywhere, but only when he's swimming.
Is there not like there's a life cleric?
He's the life sitter. He doesn't move. He don't move.
He don't move. This one patch of earth will never die, but it ain't going anywhere else.
My character, don't move.
it's just a giant column of the longest grass you've ever seen. There's
Zach in a wheelchair.
oh boy.
Oh, I miss.
This is such a good idea for a character. I don't move.
Byron can.
If I move,
You don't move. That's a fun fact. You just don't move.
I don't move. You're moving on losing powers. It's such abusing.
There's this climactic I need to see where he just like walk across a bridge to like save everyone. And he's like, I don't want to lose my power.
It's all been bullshit this whole time. He gaslit himself into thinking that he can't move also.
It's Zoolander. He can't turn right. He has to turn left 3 times. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, person needs to go.
Sorry that guy.
You're into my actual one.
Yeah.
Just don't move.
Well, you don't move. That's listen. That's not a
That's a
fun
given.
fact. That's a given. That's a character defining trait.
Yes.
Yeah, Adam gave us more of a sad fact, so you gotta turn that around.
Yeah.
Bad news.
Oh.
After Byron started out becoming a mercenary, naturally he didn't know how to fight. Like, the whole Dust Dragon magic sword thing helped guide him on that, but he still would go in and try to be a mercenary for like people like the merchant, going through and fighting people and going into major battles. But every time he basically gets himself beat to an inch of his life, go into berserk mode, and then come out at the end, which is why he could never have any friends, because everyone was always utterly terrified that he would just one day snap and kill everyone around him.
Wow.
Byron is just a really poorly spec'd barbarian. We
Basically.
figured it out.
And Rage Mage.
Yeah, he was a rage mage. So that's like you guys probably learned about that during the party where he was like, after drinking a lot, like, you guys are such good friends. Like, you see me do crazy bullshit, you don't leave me. Oh my god.
That's
love-
sweet. I like that.
I love how this came from Mary saying, "Artuk, give us a downer fact. Give us an upper."
Yeah,
It's
Byron
an
had
upper,
no friends
even
because
sad.
he scared them away.
All right,
So,
though.
like maybe Artuk and Zeka bonded over having to like run away from their homes, and maybe like Zeka and Byron kind of bonded over like I didn't have any friends for a period of time. Like I feel like we definitely talked about this as a group, you know?
Oh yeah. It's also part of why Byron's so nervous about Zeka being so violent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Because that
guys
was
should
why
be
he did
more worried about that.
Okay, I've got to
That's
run
fine.
to feel free to keep going.
Just don't forget, though, the most important bond of Morak and Zeka's bond, because Zeka had to run away from his life. Or, sorry, Morak and Artuk's bond of Artuk had to run away because his life was being destroyed, and Morak had to leave because he was getting a little nervous about his wedding and decided to walk away to kind of clear his head.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll give another fact of it's he hasn't outright said it, but it's like he's probably mentioned that oh yeah, bet like 40 years ago when orcs turned of age, they would go on an adventure together and then come back with riches if they can, or they would go on hunts or something, and that kind of stopped because of the war. And Morak insisted that he needs to go on an adventure conveniently around the time that he was supposed to get married. So you guys can probably infer that he was nervous about that. It was I need to go on an adventure and become a man. Mom,
Mommy, pack my
Mommy,
sandwiches. Cut the crust.
can you please pack my good shoes? I don't know where my knapsack is.
I do have a more fun fact of Byron is actually he used to be very good at small business tax for the Empire because his parents taught him because they were like, "You'll probably come back eventually. You need to know this." So he's really good at small business taxes
How is
until he
doing,
got mind fucked and now he can't do them anymore.
how is doing taxes fun?
They're not. He's just good. He was good at them.
Okay.
When Artuk was mentioning that he destroyed that small flower business, Byron took it very personally because Byron only supports local businesses. He doesn't believe in the big box stores.
He
Small
hates
business
fancy Costco.
only.
He just hates fantasy Costco. Fantasy Whole Foods, he was just
I won't do it.
white knuckling the whole time.
The Arthur meme just. Alright, though. Taking up last session after you guys walked away from the Cerulean Eye, having gotten very frustrated at Master Lucullus's unwillingness to give any clear direction in any way, would not just give an answer on protocol at all. And, Artuk contending with the growing death that it reaches into his heart every day. But I feel like Ode's was the more frustrating. You guys left. It's still around midday in the city of Leon, and you guys have rejoined with some of the party that maybe was gone. Sunny and Kezia decide, okay, I'm going to go and make sure the room is all spick and span, as they have found you a stay at the tavern, the Big Dog Rum Distillery.
Big Dog Rum Distillery?
Big Dog Rum.
Big Dog Rum.
Yeah, Big Dog Rum Distillery Company.
It's a really long name.
It's you actually see the sign as it goes across. It's one line, really long, and then Co at the very bottom. So it's just they definitely should have reformatted it, but they're committed now. It's an icon. But yeah, you guys are still in Leon. It is probably 4 o'clock or so in the afternoon. You are just outside the tavern having collected. It's been about an hour since you guys left. We'll just call it there. What are you guys up to?
Alright, guys, I've got 41 Electrum. This is the only place I can spend it. Where the fuck do you think I can, make that into gold?
I mean, I don't. I feel like when in Rome, it's you don't try to exchange Chuck E. Cheese tickets for other thing. I think we gotta spend this Electrum here, baby.
Wait, what is Chuck E. Cheese?
Oh, it's a thing in all
Charles Ecstatic Cheddar.
Charles Entertainment Cheese?
Yes, that's his full name. He runs a casino in.
He's one of the orc gods.
Runs a casino
Oh,
for children. It's kind of a weird gray area with the laws, but it's fine.
So wait, the orcs allow for underage gambling?
Well, it's not real money, like Electrum.
Wait. So they just give you a handful of these Chucky Charles Entertainment coins, just for free? Then you gamble with them?
Well, you gotta. When we go to Catharsis, it'll be explained there and how it works. I don't
No,
think it matters.
do you or do you not buy the Charles tokens?
You see a little goblin boy who looks like he was plucked right out of the 1920s with the flat top hat and suspenders and ringing a little bell. Cheap liquor and cheaper women over at the Moral Compass. Gambling encouraged and enforced. Right this way. Ask for directions.
That sounds exactly like Grumsh telling us where we should go and spend this money. I mean, we don't have the robot, the Warforged, bringing us down morally, and we don't have the small child. I mean, no, we do have the small child. We have the small person. Shit. But she would just try to
Two different
cheat
ages.
the games. So I say we go to the casino and have fun.
Wait,
Do you think they'll
is
have
everyone
the
there?
Charles tokens there?
Everyone is here except for Kezia and Sunny, who faded mysteriously into the background.
Come into the Cerulean Monastery before we met up with them, found out where they were staying. They went to go take naps. We're gonna go have fun. It's vacation.
Could we also buy a diamond before we gamble?
Well, do you think I could buy a diamond for? Wait, no, I already gave you 300 gold for a diamond. I basically gave you all of my money for a diamond. No, this Electrum's mine.
Did you?
Yes. That's why I don't have any gold, because I give it all to you.
I mean,
Because I felt bad, because you keep on reviving me.
I mean, we can go buy a diamond, sure. Do you have a?
I have 222 gold. Which I don't. I need a diamond worth 300.
I can chip 80 in.
What the fuck?
Well,
you
that
think you
sounds-
my money, Zeka?
That sounds a little bit.
I don't. I
Give it
know I
off the
did not.
top.
I'll also chip 80 in just so you don't have zero monies after this.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be awful, Zeka? So where'd you spend my money?
Either I did not write down that you gave me $300, or you did not give me $300.
Did you spend it all at Charles Entertainment?
What?
Did you spend it all at Charles Entertainment Cheese's place?
No, I mean I bought like some groceries.
you
You
spent
spent
300 gold.
100 gold on groceries.
No, if anything, it's a maximum of 68 gold.
What the fuck do you mean a maximum?
I have 222 gold and some. Actually, you know what? Here, just for you, let me count it out. 1, 2, 3. I have 7 platinum, 152 gold, 5 electrum, and 75 copper.
Okay, guys. I understand.
Maybe electric.
Yeah, you guys noticed there's a small group of what look like Kezia affiliated people now watching you as you loudly discuss how much money you have.
No, hey, and Morak's been trying to stop him from counting the money this whole time. He's like, it's now 6:25. All the stores closed at 5. We have to do this tomorrow anyway. We had 1 hour to buy a diamond, and you counted your money for the past hour and 30 minutes.
Pretty biased.
I mean, it was. It's just I was worried about the logistics. I don't know why he needed the
You know,
diamond.
I was holding a cap to the little crowd that formed while you were counting your money, and I got you 3 more copper, so you can add that.
Hey. That's great. Wait, so if we go gambling, what is that?
Oh. Is pretty good, but you can't get too into it because otherwise it gets pretty bad very fast.
That you've told me nothing about this activity.
Well, I would love
Something
to.
that you
explain
shouldn't
that.
do at this age, young man.
Yeah.
Is it like sex or alcohol?
Close.
It's actually the third of the trifecta.
Of what?
No, that's drugs.
Oh fuck.
Okay,
Sex,
I'll
drugs,
jump in. Are we
or
just
is it
having
rock?
are we just having a straight up goofy gamble session, or the? Because last time Eric, you and therefore Morak were kind of obsessed with like us finding a contract to go like kill someone, and then now you're just gambling. So I wanna understand if we want that to be the session or
It was not my intention going in, but I gotta say, it doesn't sound not fun to
Okay,
me.
I'm okay
Yeah.
with that, but
I was planning on doing other things, and then the one NPC we had so far is a little kid saying, "Hey, you want to come gamble?"
well, Dave, other NPC, check town posting board where we have lots of payable jobs going on.
I want to know what jobs the casino needs.
Okay, fine.
I mean, also it could just like, not be the whole session or something like that. Like we could just go gamble, then continue.
Yeah, I'm sure
We
that's
only
what will
gamble for
happen.
elect-
I'm sure that's what's gonna happen, Adam.
Or we could get in too deep, and then we'll owe a favor to the casino boss, and then
That
he'll
sounds-
send us on a quest.
Wait, guys,
Yes, I like that.
there's an old play called Ocean's 11.
No, we already did that. We took a guy's gun.
Oh yeah, shit. Ocean's 12.
All right, where's the egg?
You already hatched
Alright.
it.
I like the idea of getting in too deep with the
Well, let's go to the casino and see if we get in too deep.
Wait, let's see what Pumpernickel wants.
He wants to eat my shoes because he's currently chewing on them.
Yeah, your
While
soul
I'm
at this
wearing
point
them.
is gone. Like your soul is gone. He's starting to get into the insole. It's like not great.
Can you please control your lizard, Zeka?
Yeah, sorry about that. I'll cast Mending on your shoe.
Yeah, it doesn't help
Thank you.
because you notice that Pumpernickel's teeth secrete a little bit of acid, so it's actually melted the shoe
God.
enough
Oh,
that
God.
it's not helping.
Pumpernickel, you silly boy.
It gives you puppy dog eyes.
I give it scritches and treats.
It gives Byron evil cat eyes, such that Byron knows. Byron knows that it knows it was just forgiven.
How big is it right now
why-
again?
At this
Why,
point,
Pumpernickel?
it's been about 2 weeks. It's about the size of like a golden retriever. It has grown a lot.
Holy shit!
It has grown a lot.
I'm like trying to hold it, and I think it still thinks it's small, like a big dog does. But like Zeka, he's like his knees are shaking, and he's not a strong boy.
Well, if we're gonna do something, let's go do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and also
Alrighty.
let's get Pumpernickel a leash.
We could get him a collar too and get it engraved.
It should definitely be a collar that can get bigger. And that's not
Adjustable
great,
collar.
A magic collar.
Can we
Well,
find
that's
a
pretty
mat?
expensive.
No, magic's still broken, Zeka.
Oh, that's right. We can't just ask.
You know what? I just always forget that because we are 7 magic users.
Hey, I try really hard to stay in the world.
Well, you're pretty good at like blacksmithing, right, Byron?
No, explicitly, I was extremely mediocre.
You guys also have to remember, magic's broken, so the collars can now only actually get smaller. So if you start with a very large one, it's fine, but
Well, we could maybe like make it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. For the
Why don't we
meantime,
just
he's
get a
well behaved.
collar that is naturally adjustable. You don't need a
oh,
bunch
look
of
at
magic
that!
to
You
make
guys
things
found
happen.
your way
Zeka.
over to the casino. Look at that!
Byron.
Oh, hey, in the prize corner, they have a collar for dogs.
Hey, Zeka, why don't you, if you're gonna gamble, not do it with the money that Artuk and I just gave you, just as a request from me.
Yeah. Why
Only
is there a
use your
man?
electrum.
Why is there like a man wearing the collar that's designed for dogs?
Oh, you mean the one with the ball on it?
Yeah, and he's like he's like walking around bringing drinks to people.
That's just the bartender.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. It's a choice. It's for the decor to add to the feel of the place. Let's
That's
stop
the
asking
thing that
questions.
some people get sexually aroused by, but if you
All
know,
right.
it's just the
I was trying
bartender.
to avoid that, Ode.
What
It's
is
14.
Yeah, as an orc, he's an adult.
As a human, he's not.
Oh.
As neither, he's neither.
Arsak, what's your input on this? Because he's neither human nor orc.
I mean, I'm not a human nor an orc either.
Well, exactly. So your opinion should be very good.
Oh,
So
what's
does this do anything for you?
a
Have you gumbled before, Artuk?
Have I what?
Have you gumbled?
Have I gumbled?
Yeah, like, isn't that what you do here?
Gamble. It's gamble.
Gamble.
I thought this was in reference to the colors still, and I was confused with what gumbling was.
Oh,
No, but I'm down to try anything.
As you guys walk in, I'm retaking control of this now. As you guys walk in, immediately what comes before you, it looks very much in the vein of a Vegas gambling hall. Notably, you don't see any windows. It's actually extremely well lit. Just plenty of candles and some kind of, honestly, for us, they kind of look like light bulbs. There's probably some magical shenanigans going on with it, but plenty of lighting such that as you walk in, you're kind of immediately taken out that it was getting like evening as like night was beginning to go, as it just kind of like bright and lit up. All around you, you see just different blackjack tables, roulette wheels, a bunch of different poker tables. You see a bunch of waiters that look like they're dressed in BDSM gear, and a very large bar towards the back. All around you see the symbol for the casino, which is a moral compass. You see north, and you see it seems like it's winched up just a little bit, so it's constantly spinning like a roulette wheel.
That's good.
that's great.
Clever.
And as you walk in, to the side, you see several goblins, an orcish fellow kind of approach, and almost like a coat check area. But if you look inside, you see like, daggers, knives, battle axes, and holding out a little ticket. But as you go, I'm just going to hand wave because I'm not dealing with this. That you guys turn in your assembled fucking weapons, and you thusly receive. Yeah.
It's on me.
You see Ode physically has her hands cut off and put in. She's giving
Like
replacement hands, don't worry.
It's Lego hands.
Like bowling shoes.
But yeah, you guys have your weapons turned in. There is also beside it what is called a coin exchange. Seems just like a pretty traditional in Vegas. There's like the little like box that you can put money in. They pull it back. They give you your chips, for lack of a better word, and like a row of safes behind them, behind like little plexiglass wall. But yeah, you see the kind of pit boss come forward. Welcome to the Moral Compass. What can I do for you, fine? Do any of you all need a drink? Please, let's get you over to the tables as fast as I can. The name's Humphrey Turnbull. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. He is a goblin man about 3 feet tall, a very deep shade of green. Again, actually, unlike the goblin child you saw that was pulled from the 20s, this guy's pulled firmly from the 30s. So it's the exact same, but he has a pinstripe shirt instead of a slightly brown shirt.
Oh. No, we're new in town. We're ready to have some fun. Just show us the best way to do that.
Fantastic. If you'll just head on over to the coin exchange to exchange your fine monetary assets for acceptable currency.
Perfect.
As you guys walk on over, you do see you see 2 signs. Actually, you see 3 signs. One says
How many signs?
play. One says only Electrum accepted.
Nice.
The second sign you see says basically you can trade in 1 gold for 4 Electrum.
Okay.
Then the sign below that says you can trade in 5 Electrum for 1 gold.
I love that.
How much Electrum do you guys buy out?
All of our Electrum. I gave Byron, I gave you all my Electrum. I gave you 5.
All right. So I'm at 46 Electrum.
Everyone just mark down however much Electrum you have and convert it in your character sheet. Just in the roll chat window where we don't have to go over it hugely. Just however much you guys want to buy.
Wait, so Ken, how much do you have?
I have 46 Electrum.
Okay.
So far, I'm looking at putting 26 in. That way, I have 20 Electrum left to like buy a dog collar, replacement shoes, and the like.
Oh, okay. How much Electrum do we all want to buy? I don't know how much buy-ins for games are. I don't know how the games work in Imperial territory. I'm tempted to buy 40 Electrum.
I just bought 76 Electrum.
Okay, I'm gonna
If you
buy.
guys look over at the prize wheel, you will see what looks to be a vaguely BDSM looking dog collar. It's kind of like in what's called Dave and Buster's, how they have like the prize wall. You see 50 Electrum for it. You see a big teddy bear for 150 Electrum.
Oh,
You see an even bigger teddy bear for 400 Electrum. You see a diamond for 3,000 Electrum. And then you see one of those slappy hands for 10,000 Electrum.
wait. Is that the only diamond
Wait.
in the city?
Seeing the diamond, I'm putting all 46 Electrum in.
We cannot disclose.
Put in 46 Electrum. You already have it. This is to exchange
Yeah,
our time for Electrum.
Byron's
Well,
been
this-
fooling us this whole time. He has no idea how casinos work.
Well, no, usually
GM.
there was a coin exchange. Just putting the 46 Electrum in to get the.
Exchanges to get Electrum from our gold.
Yeah,
GM.
you
Huh?
give gold to get Electrum, or you give your Electrum to get gold back.
So you're
Or
telling me Byron's been getting fucking Chuck E. Cheese tokens?
sorry, no, this is moral compass coins, not Chuck E. Cheese tokens. Those are worth something.
Finding the gambling addicts.
David, I didn't prepare it, but for the sake of, because I could have prepared anything, could I just say that I did and cast Detect Magic on this wall of items, including the slappy hand?
Oh, highly magical.
Yeah?
Shit.
Wait,
That is
so
10,000.
Yep. Just
Really,
40,000.
like, what kind of prizes are there? Or is it just we win money? Is it more of a we try to win money?
It's money. There is the diamond for I think I said 2,000 Electrum. There's the 10,000 slappy hand. There's the big teddy bear. There's the even bigger teddy bear, and then there's the BDSM dog collar. And then if you guys came up with a cool, funny prize that isn't mechanically useful, I could find a price for it.
Are there fedoras?
Yes.
Yeah. How much?
What about pencil erasers?
What? No, pencils haven't been invented yet.
Yeah, it's just charcoal.
There is a pencil sharpener there. You do notice though. You don't know what it's for.
How much
It's a
are the
really
fedoras?
small spear?
Fedora
sharpener.
is 20 Electrum.
Okay, cool.
what if there was vampire teeth that allowed you to cast Vampiric Touch, but only on yourself?
Well, no, because vampires are real in D&D, so that seems a bit tad unsensitive. It'd kind of be like saying, hey, what if we sold a murderer knife? This was used before.
We sell toy guns
Yeah.
and Tommy guns.
Yeah, but you're asking for one that has actual kill capacity.
Also, Vampiric Touch.
Wait, 40 what?
is
40
central
Electrum.
So you want to get 40 Electrum.
Yes.
So you put in.
I put in one
Gold.
platinum.
Okay.
Okay.
So go take one platinum away from
Yeah.
your thing.
I was about to.
Okay.
You're giving me
Wait, one platinum would give you more than 40 Electrum, right?
I'll give you
4 to
40 for
1
the exchange
gold.
rate that he said.
We'll add 40 Electrum.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
All right, I'm ready to gamble this shit.
Adam and Will, I'm gonna need you to put what you bought in the chat because I'm not losing track of this.
I did.
Okay.
I gave all my gold to Byron.
No, you didn't.
You gave all your Electrum to me.
I gave all my
I gave all
Electrum
my
to
gold
Byron.
to you.
That's right.
All
And
right. So you're not
Here's
in.
6 Electrum.
well, but I want to gamble. Can I have
Yes,
some?
well, you have 6 Electrum.
Oh, Cool.
You actually do see what's labeled a kitty corner, and it seems to be filled with loot boxes.
Oh.
Just fucking Fortnite.
All right. Let's
What's
do
the
this
first
shit.
game?
As you guys look around, there's a bunch of roulette tables. There is actual just like blackjack tables. There are poker tables. There's just a big spin the wheel.
How much is it spin the wheel?
That would be 10 electrum.
God damn
And
it!
it's a very narrow sliver of grand prize.
Okay, what cool fantasy game is there that's only related to this casino, David, that we can play?
Well, there's Wizard's Chess.
There's Wizard's Chess?
There's Wizard's Chess. The most Morak, you would know this. The most unbalanced, inconsistent game where the rules are made as you go because wizards just keep reinventing how the game works.
But, canonically, Morak has been playing Wizard Chess since he was a child.
Yes.
So he is good at Wizard Chess. Hey guys,
It's the kind of game where it's like you're writing the code for the game as you play.
who wants to play Wizard Chess?
I'm here for anything.
I'm gonna walk over to the
black
chess table.
person.
I am a wizard, so I should probably be pretty good at
But
that.
you don't want to say that out loud.
I am a wizard.
No, you don't.
I'm a cleric.
There you go.
What's the big spinny wheel with the ball?
That's roulette. You throw a ball, and then you might win money.
Cool. Let's do the wizard chess thing first, and then I want to do that.
Need to pull up a roulette table real quick. Hold on.
Yeah.
It would be David. All it is 1 and 100 would give you like 10 times whatever you bet, and then we roll a D100, and if we get evens,
Oh yeah,
we
no,
call evens or call odds.
it wasn't that. It was more just knowing the exact. No, we'll get to that as it comes up. Anyway, yeah, you guys head on over to the Wizard's Chess table, and you guys are just seeing a match where you see the king was just transformed into a corpse, and then the corpse, of course, attacked its own queen. And then the queen died. So of course the game ended after that because there was of an extremely specific subsection bylaw. It's a horrible game. It's a horrible game to try to learn.
All right, Morak, give it a go.
Morak takes out 1 electrum, and he puts it down on the table, saying, "I'm next," as if it was like an old-timey arcade cabinet.
You see a little coin slot. Whoop. And then all the pieces shoot out from the board, kind of like, or actually, they lower seemingly from nowhere, at kind of like in a bowling alley, how all the pins are lowered from the top. You see all the pieces arranged, and you see your opponent, which seems to be just this really sad-looking day drunk guy. He seems like he's in his maybe early 30s, you can tell, but drinking like he's in his late 60s. He's wearing a Tommy Bahama shirt with a lot of stains on the front of it, and just these really dark circles under his eyes. He is clearly tossed right now.
So, how much are we betting for this thing, fine sir?
Huh? What? All of it. He looks over at his pile. He's got 30 electrum. I'll do it. Let's go. I got this. Putting it all on pawn number 8. Ball on pawn number 8, baby.
Okay. So, since you're the champion, am I allowed to go first?
I am the champion. He just kind of stares off lackadaisically. He kind of getting a waft, something fruity from this guy. Literally fruity. Like it sounds like a dragon fruit cocktail.
Okay.
All right, Morak. This is the game that you literally write the code of the game rules for as you go, because Magic's bullshit.
Morak's gonna look over to Artug and says, "Watch this. It never fails." Morak uses his main wizard, which is just like the knight, it's the horse-looking one, And he's going to say, now turn his queen into a sultry tiefling woman, and his king into himself. Now have her break up with him.
Well, okay. I'm gonna do this similar to how we did that the fight last time with Kip.
Beat that, David.
I know, which is why you've got a +10, and this guy's a -5 because he's drunk as hell and clearly depressed.
Oh, jeez.
Ready to do? Is it
And
slap
yet,
roll?
we'll
Oh,
see.
he could technically lose.
Please, please lose.
Ah,
Damn.
It immediately turns towards him, and then you see the piece the piece you've just turned into a surly tiefling woman. It goes from its black color into a white piece matching yours, and gives it a big old smack across the face. Oh no, Shelly, why? Why? Pawn number 8, avenge me! And he's gonna just and he's just gonna throw it forward and just literally pick it up and just try to throw it at your king.
I'm going to use the ultimate old technique. I put my arm on the board and I block it.
+3, I'll give him a +1.
Oh, come on.
He's got a lot of practice at having his heart broken, it seems.
Mm.
Oh, no.
Oh,
You actually do block it, but your arm, you wear armor a lot, so you kind of like knock into some of the pieces on your own and it just kind of shuffles the board. Pawn number 8, you did it. You did it, man. He seems like he's not having a fun time anymore. Morak?
Morak's going to then use the next technique of have 2 pieces turn into an older woman and an older man that looks suspiciously like him and turn to him and say, I'm not proud of you, son.
oh my god.
Yeah, +8.
I'm going for the
His self-confidence is pretty destroyed, so I'm gonna give him a +3 because I don't know if it can get any worse for him. Fucking Christ.
Oh,
Mark, high or low?
I am Ilar.
Yeah, baby. He just seems fixated on them as the pieces also turn white and turns towards them. And then you notice, of course, the chain reaction part of this game. Random bullshit just keeps fucking happening. As you see other pawns on his side and other pieces turn kind of gray, and you kind of hear this faint whispering of like, yeah, he used to be so well. We had such high hopes for him, after he got his law degree, but just after Shelley left him, you just hear like mindless, hurtful gossip from all the pieces on his board. He just gets up and walks away. He just gets up and walks away, leaving his pieces there.
Morak
Leaving his
takes
course.
all 30 Electrum and puts it in his bag. Like, and that's how you play Wizard Chess, boys. And then he knocks over the board. He's like, okay, now we have to think of a new game for the rest of us to play.
Byron, you're over at the blackjack table, right? Yeah, it's literally roll. It's 21, so I'm gonna roll this. I'll actually roll
Just
mine.
roll and see who gets the higher number.
rollies.
Should we all play blackjack?
I just pulled up a roulette wheel online.
Byron, roll 2d10. You see that the dealer has 2 showing.
Hit, 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 hit. Byron, you're muted.
You are muted. Also, aces are high.
All right. Fuck it. Morax said hit. I'll hit.
Oh,
I feel like that means. Oh, shit! 19? He can't beat 19.
16.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Hmm.
What does he have? 2?
He has a 2 showing, like 1 face down and a 2 showing. All right, your boy's gonna go again, or
Hey,
the
also,
dealer's.
guys, also canonically, Mary's just playing online poker right now, so if she wins, she wins.
All right,
Yeah.
understandable. You have to send a screenshot though to prove it.
No, it's good.
Byron, do you stay? Also, how much did you gamble?
5 Electrum.
5. All right, high stakes. The dealer is gonna hit.
What? We're starting with 2?
He gets the second card first, and then he gets to hit David.
He had a second card, it just wasn't showing.
Oh.
I said that repeatedly.
Oh, then what was the second card?
Yeah, what's he at right now?
Isn't it face down for the dealer as well?
Well, then he flips it over.
Oh, it was another 2.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna hit.
Yep. A 5, so he's at 9.
I don't think dealer hits on 9. I think they stay.
Damn it.
You sure about that, huh?
Oh, no, it's fantasy.
12. 16. Motherfucker. This dealer keeps putting out cards. Let's see if it busts. Dealer hits 21. Byron loses.
This is fucking bullshit. I feel like this isn't how an actual fucking game of blackjack goes.
Well, no, this is the game of
I'll
show you a
21. And David's been drinking.
Alright, fuck it. Another 5.
Okay,
All right.
Moray will also. Hey, let's all put down 10.
Sure.
All right.
We do
Dealer puts down
$5 bets. We're all gonna. We're
Yeah.
gonna be here for forever.
Dealer
gotta put
puts
down a lot.
down. Dealer is showing 13
Fine,
right
10.
now.
I'm showing 16.
We're at 14.
Oh fuck! I need
That's a
to.
4. Morak, that's a 4.
Wait,
Yeah.
are we doing ones as aces?
Oh wait, you're right. Yeah, aces are high.
Wait, I can't find my window. Where'd it go?
Well, you can either have it be a
Oh.
1 or an 11.
Right here.
We're gonna just call it 1 or 10. No. Why would I
No.
make it more complicated?
Okay.
Never mind. Do away with that.
I'm showing 20.
Oh my
Is that-
god.
That has to be the equivalent of like a blackjack.
No, a
What?
blackjack would be a 1 and a 10.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm showing 20.
Okay, we've got a 20. That'd be a 14, and we've got a 16. Dealer's showing a 13.
Or
I'm gonna hit.
or 14.
Okay,
Right?
good.
Yeah.
Not gonna hit.
And
Morak,
now I'm at a 15.
I busted.
iron bust. Mark it down.
I stay.
Morak, did you
Now
use
at
bust
13
there?
again.
Oh wait, yeah, right.
I'm at 14 now.
Do it.
I'm at 20. I'm feeling good.
Wouldn't that be 19?
I think that's 19.
Yeah, that's 19. You're
19.
okay, you're at 19.
Okay.
Arctic's at 20. Dealer's at 13. Dealer's gonna hit. Dealer's at 17.
Dealer don't hit at 17.
Dealer's got a hit. Dealer's at 18. Oh wait, no, that's a 10. Dealer busts. You guys win 10.
Yay!
Byron, you don't. The other two of you win 10.
It worked. I should put way more on, right? That's how that works.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah,
gambling
you did
is.
another
That's like
10.
free money.
That's how gambling goes quickly in D&D. So Archok's gonna put 80
You can always
on
double
blackjack.
down.
Did you just say you're gonna
I
put
rolled
80?
Yeah.
15. That leaves him at 10.
Because we can't just gamble forever.
I'm gonna put 40 down.
Okay. Thank God.
Okay.
I'm currently at 90, so
How is Ode doing
Yes,
in
I'll-
her poker match?
I'll put 6 down.
She's
Oh,
lost a
six.
little bit of money right now.
Wait, how are we working with ones? Are they 11s?
One, they're
one can either
one
be
or 11.
1 is an 8.
Okay. Gotcha. Cool.
Oh,
Becca got
Becca's
double
got double aces, so
So there should theoretically be no more aces in the deck. So
You
you
see,
get a
the
one
deck is
shooting.
super tall. It's unfortunately the same deck they use for Wizards chess, which is it's just you do have to watch out for the Golden Turtle card and Exodia.
Okay, what's the dealer showing?
Dealer is showing a 1 and a 7, so 8 total.
Okay, more. Hey Ken, are you gonna hit?
I'm hitting. I'm at 19.
Oh, yeah.
19.
I'm hitting.
Morak's feeling dangerous, so he's gonna hit.
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna hit.
Morak busts.
I am at 19 or
You gotta
9.
Zeka, you're at
Stay.
17.
17. And
I'm at
Artek, where are you
19.
at?
19.
19? Okay.
I'm gonna
Well,
say.
dealer's got a hit.
Byron will also
So...
stay.
I'm gonna hit more.
Okay.
Because there's no reason not to.
You bust.
No, I have 2 1s.
Fucking god, I hate aces.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Okay,
You're at
so
12.
You're at 12.
I'm at 12. Well, yeah, I'm gonna hit again.
Did
A
Ode
9,
just win?
please.
16.
Don't do it. Just stay.
I'll stay.
Big win.
I'll stay.
So you're at 16. Artuk, where are you at?
19.
Okay. Dealer is
I'm
showing
also at
8.
19.
Dealer is showing 8.
If anyone, I just got a straight on my online poker game.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, do you win the hand? You got, I don't know. Let's say, wait, poker as you put in.
Just say she wins 100, dude. She won poker.
You won, yeah, you actually won poker.
Okay,
Who wins 100 by using actually
I
playing
just won
poker?
$66 in the game, so maybe I just won 66
There
electric.
you go.
66
Perfect.
Electrum.
Is that actual money?
No. It's just
Oh,
a free
okay.
game.
No, this is Electrum. It's a fantasy game. We're playing D&D,
Oh.
Will. You got a little too immersed.
Yeah, Will, did you just Venmo me?
Dealer gets an ace, so that's a 8. That's a 19. Does
Dealer hits on 19.
I mean they could, but wait, does
Dealer
Dealer win on a tie?
No,
No,
player wins on a tie.
Dealer loses on a tie.
Then they've got a hit.
2 people at 19.
Luckily it's an ace, so well, that's a 2, so
21. No,
Yeah,
wait.
they win. Yeah, it's
Wait.
21.
oh
Guys,
shit.
guys, no, you guys were the worst at playing blackjack with an inept dealer.
Fair.
I convinced him to hit on a 19. That makes 0 sense.
That's some
Wow.
bullshit.
There goes my 6 Electrum.
I've
I'm
still got
lost.
10.
You guys convinced him to let us all lose money.
Gambling sucks.
Yeah. I'm over this.
I've got 10 more.
There is
I
the
can-
big, don't
40
forget there is
more.
the big wheel and
Nope,
roulette.
fuck it. I'm betting all on 21 black. Roll 10 on 21 black.
I'll give you my 6 to put on
Wait,
21 black too.
you're just putting it all on 21 black?
Yes.
Okay. If it I'm
21 is
pulling up the
red.
roulette.
21's red, and
I'm
also
pulling-
it just means if you roll an even number, he gets 1.5 payout.
I'm just going to roll a D100.
Yeah.
21 red then, fine.
It doesn't double?
No, it's 1.5 for for roulette.
I'm giving you your 6. Or an
We're
extra
at
6.
16 currently.
Got it. Please get a 21.
If it was double, then you could put an equal bet on red and black and always be fine.
I see.
Well, I'm doing one number of just 21.
No, that's not how blackjack works. I mean, roulette works.
Yeah, you can absolutely
Yeah, you can
just
bet
bet
all
on
on
one
one.
number. It's just really shit odds, but if you get it, you get a massive payoff.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you definitely can.
Here.
it's just a bad idea.
Here. I got you. Wait.
All right, I'm going to roll. You put it on 21.
No, here. You
Yep,
put it on
but-
21 red. How much do we put? 16 on 21 red?
Yep.
Let's see it, baby.
Come on. 21 red.
Come on.
7 red.
Damn. Well, I guess we're out of Electrum.
You bust.
Dealer wins.
You bust.
Okay. Well, I'm out of money.
As am I.
You guys have been in here for about 15 minutes, incidentally. And you all lost all your money.
All right, I'm gonna leave.
Still
now.
have 50, goddammit.
Oh, you want to put it on?
No! I want to
Also,
play the big spinny
There's
wheel!
also the big spinny
I want
wheel.
to play the big spinny wheel, goddammit.
All right.
1 second.
How much?
Hold on.
I got 4 shots. There's 4 of us right here. Ode is stealing the clothes off these players' backs and Coco. Yeah.
You're fine. I lost a hand, you know.
I think we all get to spin the big spinny wheel once.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's a 5 electrum buy-in. 1 second. I'm making the wheel.
Guys, the problem is that this is the one diamond in this damn city. There's 3,000 electrum. I don't know.
All right. We'll just see. Ow, fuck. It's gonna just be roll a T100, and it's save or suck. 1 second. I need to figure out what the range is gonna be for win, lose, or prize.
Why don't you just make it 10 different things and have us roll a d10?
Oh yeah, we can't just no, because the grand prize, which is 19,999 electrum, is of course a very small chance, but still there. Oh, fuck it, I know what these are. All right, who wants to roll first?
Me.
Hit it.
I will hit some
And
d100.
you see it is, there's a grand prize, there's a bunch of loose spaces that make up probably about a third of the board. There's 10 electrum spaces that make up another third, and there's like a sixth of that is devoted to 50 gold or 50 electrum prizes. Son of a bitch. God damn it. You win fucking God damn it, you win 50 electrum.
Baby.
Well, we've got 10 more plays.
What does 99 get me, goddammit?
You lose. You get no money. You lose 5 electrum as you spin the wheel.
99 is lost? That's
Yeah,
such a
you
good
want
number.
1. You want 1 as for the good prizes.
Okay, who else wants to play? I have 45 more electrum.
Sure, I'll do 1 spin.
Well, actually, I have.
Byron, you lose.
Well, I should have seen that one coming.
Okay.
Thanks for the 5 electrum.
Oh, Zaka,
Yes,
you want to play the wheel spinning game?
but I'm out of money.
I will give you money. I just won 50 electrum on the wheel.
Oh my god! Yes, please.
Hey, I will give Zeka 15 electrum, and I will give each of us 15 electrum, and each of us will roll this 3 times. The problem is that the only thing you can win is electrum. So it's just speed and gambling. It's not like we can end the game by doing this. It's such a slow way to stop gambling.
If we get to 1, we're pretty much done.
I'm gonna bet it all on 34.
No, we're not playing roulette.
playing
We're playing
Oh.
big spinny wheel.
Hey, Wheel of Fortune.
Just roll 3 D100s.
Oh, okay, I'll do that. I think I lost the narrative here a bit.
Yeah, narrative. So you win 50.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Nice.
You win 50 again. He's got hot hands. Yeah, you win 53 times in a row.
Yeah! Oh, gambling's great!
Morak, you win 53 times in a row.
Yeah!
Definitely did the math wrong on this, but whatever.
Diamond.
You win 50, Artuk, you win 50 and then you win 10.
Oh, shit.
Byron, you win 50 once, you lose twice.
Hey, I have 50 electrum.
I mean, I feel like we should just spin it
You
again.
guys should really just put it all on something and just really just put it all on something and get out of here, I think.
You know what?
You
I'm
see
gonna
the
just
pit
put
boss
all the rest of
really
this.
just pat you on the back and suggest it.
I'm going to go. Let's say I have 50, so I can do 10 D100.
No, we're not. I'm saying no. I'm saying no.
Well,
All
you're
right, I'll
a
put-
bad casino owner.
Aww.
I'm saying no to this.
Well, what could I have gotten with all those?
A shocking amount of wins. I definitely did the numbers wrong on this, but I'm not walking it back. But I am going to stop it from being broken further.
But how much, David? How much would I have won?
You would have won 300 because I definitely fucked up how the math works on this game.
Electrum. Okay, so combined, we are
No.
all putting. We are all about to
Oh,
put
come on.
600 Electrum on black, and then we're gonna
Okay,
see.
okay,
what
okay. I'll pull up the wheel.
There we
I'll
go,
pull up
yeah.
the wheel.
Pull up the wheel.
Yep.
600 Electrum on black.
Yeah, I give my 150.
All right,
put
I'm
my
throwing my
300.
110 in. Let me stream it.
How many?
190.
How
I
much
think
is
we have,
on the board right now? Oh wait, you're
okay,
streaming.
okay. I have 190.
I have 110, so that's 300 between the two of us.
I'm putting the 300 I just won from the wheel.
That's
600,
I put 150.
750.
and we're putting it on
all
red.
Red. Or
No,
black.
on black. All on black.
On
What are we-
black.
All on black.
Yeah.
And it's one. You get 1.5, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
come on. Big money, no whammies.
All on black.
Ah! Wait,
Damn
that's
it.
not what we did last time. It happened. The red 21 that you bet on last time.
I should have put
Hey,
red
bro.
21.
And you broke.
Gambling sucks.
All right. Well, we're out of money. I'm leaving.
Okay.
Yep.
David, real question.
Yeah,
How many people are in this casino right now?
enough.
So we can't just start a bar fight?
Are you going to use this as cover to steal shit?
No, I think I'm just.
Oh, there's enough to start a fight for sure.
Mark looks around. So anybody want to fight?
Fight?
Yeah, okay. I don't think we're ready for that. I don't think we can murder people here.
I mean, I could say some shit that'll make people want to fight each other.
Oh, is there like a fighting pit somewhere?
No. I don't know if we could just like. Well, we didn't lose any money. Well, we lost money.
I'm gonna walk up to the pit boss.
We distinctly lost
You
money.
see Mr. Humphrey Turnmaw turn back towards you again.
In fact, we gained a lot of money and then we lost it all quite literally instantly.
Oh yeah, I mean he profited off of us.
That's Leon, baby.
Hey, do you have any like is there like a place where we could like, I don't know, like fight people for like money?
Ah, that'd be the slaughter grounds. Those are going to be 2 blocks over that way. He actually points out, you gentlemen finished or this, or would you perhaps like another drink? Please, come over here. You see, this one's just the Gimp from Pulp Fiction. And he brings over a very distinctly non-virgin martini.
Is that shaken or stirred?
Just kind of thrown around.
I'll take it.
Here you are, my good sir.
Thank you.
Super strong.
Oh,
It's
God.
super strong.
It's olive juice.
Yeah, you see, we design our drinks with the mindset of, you know how absinthe doesn't make you
Hey,
hallucinate,
hey,
but
Adam,
everyone thinks it
Adam.
does?
What the
Double
fuck
it.
you doing?
Going through my email, there's a bunch of ads for mostly clothing companies because I buy my girlfriend clothing.
Oh, I just thought you were looking at women's clothing online.
Nope.
No, that's me.
But Nico does love Chipotle.
Indeed, she does.
See
I just see
constant
one-
requests on Venmo for it from her to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Ode will be done.
Yep.
Everyone in this game started with $1,000. George has 870. Mike has $1,000. John has 1,060. Deja has 920, and Ode has $1,140.
Oh,
Hey.
you walk out of that with 140 Electrum.
I'll
Which
take
is
it.
basically just 20. Nope.
27
200.
gold, I believe, right?
So you want to buy everybody
Yeah,
else
20, 28
Dwarves?
gold.
28
But we
gold.
all
Nice.
lost all of our money.
I was just over here on the in-game.
We won. Collectively we had 750 Electrum, and we blew it all. I mean, yeah, we put it all on black. We should put it on red.
Yeah,
We should have put it on Red 21, my original bet.
we should have put it on Red 21. The
Like,
payout would have been
did
massive.
Did you buy everyone fedoras, David? You said a
Yeah.
fedora was like 20 Electrum, right?
Yeah, actually, you definitely have enough because of the prices I stated earlier.
Ode, you just see Ode walk away. She plays at the table for a little bit, comes back holding 7 fedoras.
Oh! You bet correctly on the roulette wheel.
No, I was playing a card game over there. Actually, I realized after I played the card game and then bought the fedoras that they had like one of those game like skee ball games that I probably would have been like really amazing at, but I just spent all my Electrum, so we can do something else now.
Okay,
Oh, no,
this is a
it's
fight
snowboarding ball because skiing doesn't exist in this world.
I would like to note that if we had actually put that 750 on 21 red like Carson did the last time and gotten it right, we would have walked out with 26,000 Electrum.
That would have been
Oh
enough
my
for the
God.
diamond and the slappy hand, I believe.
Yes.
And I would have had to actually stat the slappy hand.
Yep, and that would have been half of our Electrum used.
So bad. Also, I might have just gotten addicted to free online poker. Did not put any money into it. I would have made that.
You know, this makes sense as to why Mary says, I don't want to go to Vegas. I don't like the idea of gambling because she does have an addictive personality.
You see, as you guys walk out with Moral Compass brand fedoras just neatly inscribed on the back of it, all high on life, or perhaps low on life, except Ode, who's extremely high on life.
Feathers, like Odes has a purple feather.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Hey, can you describe each fedora you got, the current people in here? You have a purple feather.
Okay. Morak got a green feather.
Okay, cool.
Byron got a white feather.
Oh.
Artuk got kind of a nice, like caramelly brown, and Zeka got
Like the fedora?
like a cute. I was thinking like the feather. I was thinking they're black fedoras.
Oh,
white
okay.
feathers.
Black fedoras.
And then Zeka got like a cute sky blue.
Very cool.
Okay. All right.
Okay, yeah.
I
Does
dig it.
Zeka have a
Thank
color
you.
aesthetic that he goes with?
It's like bluey, purpley, magic-y, whatever.
Yes, no pants.
It was a pleasure to see all of you. I do hope you all come back soon.
Thank you. It was a great time.
Yeah.
So,
You see him move the magnet under the table that propelled it away from Red.
So, what do we want to do now? We could go to the fight pit and win a bunch of money.
Well, let's be real here. You could win a bunch of money. I certainly couldn't.
Well, it depends on if they allow magic in the fight pit or not, which I think generally isn't. Is a no.
It's typically a bad thing to just shoot magic at people. But I mean, we could.
I'd kill a man.
Morak, you would do good.
Yeah, and we could maybe have a pet giant gorilla. Looking at Artuk.
I mean,
Oh, I could also turn myself into something.
the issue is if Pecorella lost, it would suddenly become an Artuk, and then they'd know we were using magic.
Yeah, then we just don't lose.
I mean, that is a bet.
Well, we could go ask them and see if magic exists.
With all due respect, will not be casting a bunch of wanton magic in a fight pit right now. In particular, I feel like that's a bad idea for me.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
wonton magic? Is
Like
that like
wonton bomb.
you make a bunch of
Okay, look, you try to say the word wanton with a fucking light
Wanton.
accent.
Yeah, that's
What?
pretty-
No.
Shrimp fried
Hey,
rice.
guys.
Wait.
The
Wonton.
Wonton Bomb is the 10th level spell that Zeka's working towards. It'll flavor blast the heavens.
Okay, wonton flavor blasted goldfish. That there's something there.
Okay.
Well, is the goal of the fighting just to make money? I feel like there's other ways to make money other than just wanton fighting.
I mean, I could go to like a bar and try to perform.
I'd like to see Byron's
Yeah,
performance.
let's see what happens with that one.
Okay.
You want to perform at the casino? We're already here.
Well, I think we'd have to find like maybe an open mic night.
That'd probably be better.
Yeah, hey, small boy from the 20s.
Hey, I'm from the tens, I suppose. You see, he is in black and white.
What?
That was a joke for me.
Do you know whether there's possibly any open mic nights for poetry slams or stand-up
Oh yeah,
comedy?
there's the Battle of Bands over there. You see, over in like a pretty open-looking pavilion. You do see like a makeshift stage, kind of being set up. Some bands like tuning their ingredients. You do also see next to
We need their
them.
ingredients?
Did I say ingredients? I meant instruments.
I'd like to think that this is both a battle of the bands and chops competition.
Zeka,
No, it is
we
a
got
very
this.
you do see as part of the Battle of the Bands. Well, you actually do see some people fine tuning some ingredients. Looks like there is separately a bake off going on, but it doesn't seem affiliated.
Oh,
Look at
tiny
Zeka,
child,
short
this
time
is so
to shine.
important. Two questions. Well, some amount of questions. One, do both contests allow for last-minute entry? Two, do both contests have a cash prize?
Yes, both contests, of course, for narrative and for the most spectacle. You want the last application to be the one that wins it all. And then obviously there's a cash prize of
1,000 gold.
One 300 gold piece diamond, you say?
Whoa!
of 226 Electrum.
That's fine.
No.
It's fine. I guess.
Wait, each?
Oh, no, I mean,
You have to win
No.
as a team.
I wouldn't.
Bake off!
no,
Wait,
you.
please
Well,
make-
yeah, of course. Hold on, these are both
please
separate.
make the prize a diamond, but you have to win both the Battle of the Bands and the Bake Off.
Please, young boy.
I don't organize the event. You'll have to talk to that person who looks like a small child but is actually a halfling who just. Oh, they are dressed similarly. Pivot over. Yes, of course. We do have the triple or the double threat matchup if you win both.
We can do one more thing and make it a triple threat. What are their scores?
Well, it is the battle of the bands, so there is, of course, the very physical and brutal fighting aspect if you'd like to partake in.
Please say there's something that we can have a monkey do tricks also.
What? No, I'm.
Well, can a monkey do
Well,
tricks?
if you went to the
while
slaughter,
No, no,
if you
no,
went to the
I want
slaughter
to
pits, there are animal fights over there.
Ooh, okay,
Okay,
no.
no, that
yeah.
sounds-
Yeah, it's, I've been.
I'm glad we didn't go to the
No,
slaughter.
that just seems
in the first
morally
place.
unjust. They don't want to fight anything.
In fact, we should probably go tell the authorities about
Yeah,
that.
if you want to go, hey, instead of this, we go stop this fighting.
Yeah,
I
why
mean-
don't you
When
guys
we're in
do
this
this
battle of the
animal
bands,
competition thing, and we'll go shut down this animal fighting ring. Actually.
We could do it. We probably could make some bounty on that.
could we?
There's a way to get some money out of this.
Let's finish this battle of the bands.
Okay, I'm going to say it's 300 Electrum per
Talent
prize.
show where a monkey doing something would be particularly impressive. That's what I think.
But Arthur can help me with my competition. I have an idea that he could help with.
I'm here for whatever.
Hey, young boy, did you say 300 or 400? Because it means if we win each one for 400 Electrum, then we could buy a diamond, and that would be pretty cool.
I don't know where you got 3 or 400. There was a 226 number clearly written there. I just upped it to 250 though, just to make that math easier.
No, we
Okay,
have
this
enough
is
gold
slightly
on our
less high
person.
stakes than I thought.
Yeah,
but
it's like 50 electro. It's like 50 gold. This seems dumb.
it's fine. It can be
How
quick.
much money do you all have? 50 gold is enough to pay my mortgage.
All of
Fair.
it, or just your mortgage payment for the month?
All of it? What is wrong with you? Where are you living, sir?
David, what is the
It's
actual third in
California.
the triple threat match? Like,
The
is it
triple threat match is a baking competition, it is a battle of the bands, and it is a very brutal physical fight.
Well, the problem is none of
And
us know music.
Bread and blood, the triple B.
Okay.
Are we really just gonna send a slam poetry person into a battle of the bands and expect them to win?
Can be.
Well, I'm gonna do my
behind him.
stand-up, but
I mean, okay, Ode can beatbox.
Mhm.
I do know drums.
Is that
I
a way
don't own
does
any.
that mean you punch people?
Yes.
I don't know how. Could you punch the other band members so they play poorly?
Let's just do this. I think
I
baking.
say we just do it. Yeah, baking is first.
Their names in the official roster.
Yes.
Sure. He writes
The
down.
new generation is our team name. God damn it! Small child. I'm sorry. I
He looks
didn't mean to
over
do
it. He looks over it, and you see above it. You know, there's Florence featuring the Machine also there.
Was
There's
there Lawrence and the Machine, the engravements on the funeral on the like tombstone that we saw in
They keep
the
popping.
game?
They keep popping up. It's like Big Apple cigarettes and Tarantino films. Don't worry about it.
There's also Bon and Jovi Jr. Their parents were lost tragically during the tear.
Oh my gosh! It's Garfunkel and Simon. It's just Ringo. It just says Ringo on one of them. This is going to be a great event.
Hey, it's Ringo. That's what the band's called.
Hey, it's Ringo. You could probably beat Ringo.
I could probably beat him at drums.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
so we're starting
So
with
it
baking.
will of course open with the baking. That way everyone's nice and fed, followed by the very brutal melee, ending of course with a spectacular Battle of the Bands showdown with fireworks going off, unless you guys really drop the ball, in which case they will not light fireworks for your poor showing.
Okay.
Hey, before you get going, Zeka, what if you had to like put a specific like skill to your baking? What would you do? Like wisdom, intelligence?
I usually
Charisma?
use my herbalism kit and my
Excuse me?
my herbalist told me that you have to be very wise to use it.
All right, and who's helping you?
Artak.
Okay, he's gonna grab both of you and just kind of pat you on the cheeks and give you both of you enhance ability using a third level slot.
Okay.
Hey,
Wisdom.
hell yeah! All right, you ready, Artak?
Yeah, let's do this.
You
All
see,
right.
the lights dim. We fade to black, and suddenly in front of you, you guys don't even know how you got there. You were teleported or something. Like what the fuck? There's suddenly this massive crowd in an amphitheater watching all of you with these lights shining down in front of you. You have a full kitchenette, grill, baking space, everything in front of you. Cannot stress. You have no idea how you got here. You were just suddenly appeared. And we are ready for the beginning of the baking / cooking / I don't know, grill section of the competition. What get a 6.5 foot tall Goliath walks on over,
Oh Jesus!
looks down at all of you, presses a mic into your face, and what will you be cooking, son?
Dad? um,
He'll be cooking his own father, it would seem.
Yeah. You know how fucking bonkers it would be if like his dad was just here.
No, Dad's just what we call our fantastic donuts, hand-fried donut dish. It's, donuts and delights, or D&D or dad, depending on how you want to abbreviate it. We are Art Z, the painting slash baking slash cooking duo.
We will be preparing 3 dishes today.
New Panther generation.
Yeah.
Of New Panther generation. We are going for the sweep. So, all of you other people out there who are doing the battle of the bands and the battle of the fists, you're gonna lose.
Battle
If
of the
you're-
band, battle of the bake, and battle of the brawn.
Battle of the bake, battle of the brawn, and battle of the band.
Sponsored by the Better Business Bureau.
Yeah.
As you guys go through this, you see it's like closed captioning in front on a little screen that says "Art deleted out, New Panther generation deleted out, the triple threat question mark backtrashes that out, New Panther generation preparing the triple threat."
Yes.
Alrighty, and let's have a word with our other competitors. And camera pans over, and you see, while you guys think of what your dish will be, or to figure out what you want to be. And what will you be doing? Oh, well, I just want to see. You see this old gnomish looking couple. Just want to, prepare my best. I'm going to go for just a simple old meatball sub. My old Linus's favorite before he passed away. And just to the arts gentleman over there, I want to let you know I'll be going for the throat for old Linus. If I lose this, well, frankly, I'm ready to throw hands in the Battle of the Brawn. The arthritis might be held against me, but damn it, I'll push through and break you.
Oh, jeez. She's very
delightful. What continues to walk down the line?
All right, Artak. I have a very important question for you.
Sure.
Have you ever tried to cook and eat your mushrooms?
I have agreed with them that I'm not going to do that, because if I did that, they would try to cook and eat me.
Have
Okay.
you ever been in a baking competition?
I
I'm
can't
sorry,
say I
I'll leave
have.
now. I'm not supposed to be behind here. I need to prepare for the fight. I'm sorry.
Right, so that's out of the question. What about... Okay, I have a lot of herbs and spices, but they've kind of been chilling in my bag for a while. Could you, freshen them up a bit? Because if so, I have another idea for something we can do.
They would actually rot if I tried.
All right,
Specifically.
this is going great.
I've never tried.
Fermentation's a thing.
I mean, I suppose I could try to ferment.
Well, that's a great idea. Can you speed up the process of fermentation with your ability?
Almost definitely, yes.
I know what we're gonna do. Okay,
Alright.
I'm thinking, what if we make an upside down... Oh wait, no, a rum cake. What if we make a
Okay.
rum cake?
Sure. I can help with that, I guess. I can
You got
ferment sugar.
further input.
So my question, right, is we're at a battle of the baking at a tavern.
Yeah.
We could ferment our own sugar. You're totally right, but don't they just have rum?
Oh.
You guys do see a bottle of Big Dog Rum sponsored rum from the tavern you're staying at. Thank you to our generous sponsors for the evening, and to the Turnmaw clan. Remember, folks, just keep spending your money here.
Okay, hang on, wait. I have an idea, Zach.
Yeah, I think we might be on the same page. What is your idea?
I actually think we might be on opposite pages here, but we'll
Okay.
see. What if, and hear me out here, I'm realizing that I am a uniquely terrible sous chef, a uniquely bad cooking partner, a uniquely bad person to have in the kitchen, period. What if I just mosey around through other people's kitchens?
Yes!
Oh, we're on the same page?
We are on the same page. That's exactly what I was thinking. That's perfect.
I can just walk around the other kitchens and just, let up on it a little bit.
Yes.
Just,
yes.
let the rot, not actually, let it go, but a couple of spores.
Yes. Yes. This is a
All
great
right.
idea. I love it.
All
All right. I think you know what. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'll probably do an artistic focaccia, but I'm gonna make it pretty
Nice.
because we talked about how we were painters too. So
True.
Just because this happened a couple minutes ago, you should incorporate donuts because your dish is named Donuts and Delights.
True.
Yeah, you don't want to confuse the judges.
Focaccia donut.
you know what?
Sounds
I can make the weird French like donut pyramid thing. You know what I'm looking it up.
Are you talking about a macaroon pyramid?
No.
Guys, we only have 35 more minutes in this competition.
He's still introducing everyone.
We have, of course, the most honorable
Bobby Flay.
and introducing our celebrity guest judges,
Robert Filet.
Sven Babibo,
Okay.
Robert Fillet, and James. I know.
It's ass
Parsons!
It's ass
I have no
witness.
idea who that last guy.
All right, I'm making this. I'm making a croquembouche.
Ooh, I've made that before. Oh, I've come close. I haven't made the assembly, but I've made the croque pastries a few times.
Oh yeah, I mean they're basically donuts. All right, so I'm gonna make that. You work on sabotaging everyone else. Let's fucking do it.
Cool.
Okay. For this, I'm gonna roll. I want you guys to roll, Zeka, with your herbalism kit, a check to see how well you bake. Artuk, I want you to make a wisdom save to not release too much of your blight onto this unsuspecting town.
Yeah, that's a pretty good thing to make.
It's not a matter of whether you can do it, it's a matter of not going overboard.
Sure.
Are you sure it's not
And
like
then
a skill?
From
thing?
that, I'm gonna.
I have advantage on wisdom, right? Oh, skill checks because it's enhance ability, not saves. Gotcha.
Oh, Zeka, you do have advantage because of enhanceability.
Yeah, I rolled very badly.
Uh-oh.
I rolled a 9 and I rolled a 2 and a 3. Unless someone has an inspiration they want to give me. Do I have?
Hey lad, stop fucking
you
up.
guys are
I'll
muted.
give you a bardic
I'll
inspiration.
give you an inspiration. This is for a diamond, god damn it!
Yay!
You
All
hear
right.
Ode cheering you on from the
Hey.
crowd, where she says, "Your tart was the best thing I've ever eaten, Zeka. I know you can do it."
Wow, that couldn't have gone much better. Good inspiration.
Thanks for joining.
Gonna-
He said, "If you win all three of you should die."
Oh, okay, cool.
Thank you. I'll hang on to that in case there's more checks.
Unless, wait, can bardic inspiration be used for saves? Yes, never
think
mind.
so.
Fuck you. You're fine. Artuk, you get my bardic inspiration.
All right. So
Okay. So hold on just a second. You won't have advantage because it's a save, not a check, but you will get the bardic inspiration. Also, just to clarify, I'm taking the 24 because that was the first roll, and so that is. I don't think it matters, but just if you use inspiration, you don't get the full advantage. It's just one extra roll.
Oh, I see. That
But
makes sense.
It's a 24, so
Sure.
pretty good anyway.
Mm.
All right, Artuk, go ahead and roll your wisdom save.
all right. Straight wisdom save plus what's your inspiration die?
I believe it's a D8 still.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
still a D8.
Let's say
Well,
probably gonna have
one-
to save it.
I
Right?
mean, am I doing other rolls throughout this?
I don't
Yeah,
know. Actually,
Yes,
I will
you
be. Okay. Then I'll
So-
keep the 19. Not
So
use the
you
D8.
guys are going to. So for each of these phases, I'm going to have it basically be prep. That's what this was, and then the act of doing it. So because of that, I'd say with that, you got a 24 and you got a 19 total.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna say, Zeka, roll with a plus. Roll a d20, add 6, and that will be your baking modifier for this particular check.
okay, do I get advantage?
Yes, this would count as a check.
Okay, perfect.
Artuk, I need you to roll a d20 and add 4. You have advantage as well for your sabotage attempt.
Gotcha. Remember, you have advantage, Zeka. Nice.
Okay, so we have an
We
18.
will take those.
Good thing I have advantage.
This music is very pleasant.
Average.
That's an 18 and a 14, so that's a composite 32.
Unless you want to
Yes.
use a bardic inspiration.
Oh
I
yeah.
think-
I mean, are we continuing to roll in multiple rounds? I just don't
This will
understand.
be the last round. Use
Okay,
it
then I'll use
again.
my D8 here.
So it's going to be prep and then do it.
17 now.
17, okay, composite 35. Okay, I'm going to roll just to see the relative score of the other teams. I'm actually going to roll that privately just to see how well they did. Take the average of these
Keeping
three.
in mind that their ingredients are rotting.
Oh, I'm well aware. Makes sense. That okay. They are going to roll for that. I'm going to give them a +5 for the first roll, which is their baking quality. And then the second roll is going to be their continued quality in spite of sabotage. Okay, so 14. Ooh, that sabotage really fucked him up.
Let's go.
That's what we like to see.
How does this look as you guys finish out your baking round?
Okay,
my
I think you can go first, Adam.
Sure. So from my perspective, I just like I'm absent-mindedly like walking through. I imagine it's like an Iron Chef style kitchen where there's like like an ingredient like all shelves of ingredients in the back, and then like a kitchen sort of like in an array in front of them. And I feel like I just keep walking back to the ingredients racks to pick up like some inconsequential like stick of butter or something, and then like making a really roundabout trip back to Zeka every time, bringing him the butter. But then along the way as I go, just like let a little bit of the spores out the whole walk, almost like when you're walking and trying to hold a fart at the same time, you're just like letting a little out with every step.
You're crop dusting the stage.
Exactly, with spores.
As you go and you see this, it's you're not touching anything, you're not doing this, no one could know it's you, but you do see like as they pull it out of an oven, you see like a souffle. It looks pretty good actually. And then as they set it down, right as you walk past, it deflates. It deflates. You see like a bit of meat that was being used go from like not like a fresh like red like bit of ground beef to just a little bit grayed. And so on and so forth from there. Zeka,
Okay.
how's this look for you?
I think at first Zeka was like really nervous, and he kept like dropping the balls when he was trying to fry them, and they were like not. I don't know how to make crooks. And they weren't like fully forming the way they should. And then Ode like yelled to him. And he was like, okay, I could do it. And then he makes this tower. Only instead of making it a pyramid, he makes it into like it almost looks like a chimney, and he spins the sugar around it, and he lights a very small fire at the bottom, so that a little smoke puff comes out.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. As the judges come around and they begin to look, you guys feel very confident with your performance, and especially owing to the little bits of sabotage, the little touches here and there that just didn't go right for the other team. You seem to have luckily avoided it. Ultimately, as the judges go through, it's a little bit of Great British Bake Off. As they go through, you see Paul Bollywood. I don't know. Walk around and just look upon the deflated souffle. So really, what you want with a souffle is for it to rise and stay risen, and then just kind of walk to the next table, and they're just like, "Oh God," and then turn in for their little like mini interview partway through, and they're just like, "Yeah, I knew as I was going through the dish it was a gamble I was taking, but I just couldn't." And they continue on with that. Finally, though, they come through. He has a bite of the meatball sub, takes a little bit out, and just that little bit of unpleasant like inconsistency, like a slightly harder bit, puts on the plate, and just moves on without comment.
Damn.
Comes to your table. Takes a bite of one of the shoe. Did you say you had a smoked shoe? Or just like a smoke rising through the shoe?
Rising through it.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say like that might be a smoked shoe might not taste good, but
No.
takes a bite of it. The consistency on this shoe, what you really want from it is a nice crunch on the outside, but without the interior being overbaked, so that you can get into the actual what's the word I'm looking for?
Rum?
It isn't. He describes some baking shit.
Mhm.
The outside layer on this is cooked to perfection and gives
Hey.
you the Bollywood handshake.
Hey. Pleasure doing business with you.
Excellent work. Looks over at Artuk. I do feel as though he may have been carrying the brunt of this team. He hands you a Paul Bollywood business card over to Zeka. If you ever want to continue this, here's my information.
All
And
right,
and
Mr.
he
Bollywood.
walks off.
Hell
And
yeah!
the Goliath.
Where's my money?
As you say that, the Goliath man is walking up. And there you have it, folks. We have Arts, also known as the New Panther Generation, also known as the Triple Threat, also known as the New Panther Generation presents the Triple Threat as the winners of the first match. And they wheel out a little strong box filled with Electrum.
Let's go! Woo.
You can add 250 Electrum to your inventory. Now, moving on to the battle part. The Battle of the Brawn in the Battle of the Bands in the Battle of the Baking. Sponsored by the Better Business Bureau.
As soon as Ode sees Zeka and Artuk got awarded the first one, she goes over to the find an organizer for the Battle of the Brawn, and she's like, I have so many questions. How many people participate per group in the battle? What is your rule on weapons, armor, shields, magic, and specific like key?
Yeah.
Please.
And is there more of this free watermelon around?
Yeah, you do see a little catering table that does have like a whole like a halved watermelon that like the interior's been like cubed, so you can just freely pick up some pieces. It's honestly nice craft services. This event seems pretty well funded. Thank you, Better Business Bureau. The event organizer does go over the whole thing with you, Ode, and the magic absolutely allowed. Key, absolutely allowed. Weapons, absolutely allowed. The only limits are no decapitations, avoid murder, but in the case of a contestant death, please sign this waiver, incidentally. In the case of contestant death, do try to keep them in a state with which they could theoretically be resurrected. However, again, and he pulls out a waiver, I must have you sign this beforehand.
Great.
And as you go through, it certifies, yes, the Better Business Bureau, the Turnmaw clan, and all associated sponsors are not responsible for any death, dismemberment, deboweling, rebowling, or general discomfort that is to occur through the course of the event. Furthermore, here's a stipend saying that if you are killed during the event, there will be an effort made to resurrect you at your own cost.
Wait a second.
Okay.
On the fine print, there's a subway over there. Does the Cerulli and I happen to own the ground this event's happening?
You do see a notably smaller sponsor is the symbol of the Cerulean eye.
That's really funny.
That is.
Yes.
Good callback.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
We are not legally obligated to tell people unless specifically asked. We would ask that you not spread that around.
Okay, but so what you're saying is you're not going to resurrect us, basically.
I am saying that in my capacity as this event coordinator, I have to ask you to sign this waiver.
If they can find 300 gold on your person, they might resurrect you. What was I gonna say? So, David, did they answer how many people per group can participate?
2 at a time. It's duos
Oh, okay. So,
for convenience sake.
well, do you think if magic's allowed, what do you think is the best option there?
Well, I feel like everybody else is gonna have other things to do. I don't know what else are we gonna do for this. I can't bake.
Well,
Do you want to be in a band?
I kind of thought that would be, you know how like Byron is impressive, but really just kind of like does a beatboxing storytelling thing. That maybe we could all come in and you could like drum and Artuk could like do the little shaky metal thing.
A tambourine.
And Zeka would come in and like have a good like electric guitar going, and I think I could probably just like pick up
What's
a bass.
electric?
I pick up a bass like really well in like the next like 15 minutes, I bet. So I feel like we could all do that together if someone else feels really excited about participating in a brawl.
But wouldn't a good? Oh, I mean, oh shit! You make
Also,
it.
Morak, it is. She did misspeak. It is an electrum guitar.
Yes.
Oh, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. That does sound pretty cool. Are you saying you don't believe in Byron winning this?
He's our lead, he's our front man.
Can
In
you-
fact, everyone should come over here. I have an idea.
All
I
right.
just, hey Byron,
Yeah, what's up?
can you sing?
Kind of.
Hey, Byron, can you believe in yourself a little bit more?
You're going a little Irish too.
Well, believe it or not, that kind of seems like a character arc for me.
So
So,
is this? Do you
kind
want this? Hey Byron, more importantly, I'm going a little Irish now too. More importantly, you want this bullshit session to be involved with a character arc and all or no?
fuck it, why not?
Okay, I think he's gonna sing tonight.
All right, so based on this awesome idea that all of us could spontaneously participate in the battle advance, who wants to like do a brawl?
I'll do the brawl. I think we should still do the brawl. I think we'd be kick ass at it.
Okay, I just know like Zeka really like fucked up Kip the other day.
I know, but I don't think you can really hold back giant electricity bits. And I know that you're part of Cerulean. I feel a little bit bad if we just kill people. Yeah, I don't want to kill anyone.
You know what? I think that's a really good point. I think Zeka, we want to model responsible engagement in fighting and not killing people. And I want you to take this to be a moment in your story arc too. Zeka, please stop dancing around with your trophy. It's great that you
It's so cool. It's so great. I have money now. What?
All right, we're gonna go do the
You
brawl.
don't have money. You have electro.
What's the difference?
I'll tell you about it when you're older. Okay, let's go fight.
See, what I know is going to happen is the minute you get all this money, you are going to just go back into the casino and double down again.
Put it all on black again. Red 21.
We have gained nothing from this session.
Well, if you win, you guys get a diamond. All right, so same as before. You guys get you guys each get a roll to do a little bit of prep, and then one for the fight, just kind of based on your prep. What do you guys do to prepare for your fight? As it's going on, you guys are towards the end of the fighting pack. So like, you know, there's George the Rebowler, that explains that note on the waiver, versus Cedric the Disemboweler, and it's a grudge match.
So, for this match, I was thinking we could come up with like some cool like new combo moves that we got. I was thinking like you could.
Yeah, okay, you think of this.
Okay.
This is great. I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, it's all for now.
And Ode goes and finds the person in the rafters handling the lighting.
Oh, this is delightful already.
Well, I hope since it's such. It just stinks because if this is earlier in the day, I could use my mirror shield, but now it's night. This just sucks.
Oh yeah, oh, it's night, and hey, There's a few spots on the place where there's some shadows. There's a handful there, just around.
Oh, well, okay. I was gonna find the person like handling like the
Oh, yeah.
arena lighting.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Hey, so you've got like a pretty hard job up here. They certainly don't pay you enough. And I know the most that we could possibly do for you is to make this interesting and maybe have you go home with a little more coin. So Ode hands him 4 silver pieces and says, how about for the match with the cat and the orc down there, you make it really bright at the beginning and really kind of dim and like interesting and moody at the end.
Takes the 4 silver, pockets it, pulls out a screwdriver, and starts immediately just undoing the immediately undoing like a small like box of wires and starts like it comes into the between matches and you see him like playing with it and like seeing the settings, cranks it up. Oh my god, thank god you are not down there looking at that. Would burn your corneas. Then dims it down and it's like just a little bit more somber.
Okay.
And then,
That's
he walks over and starts and hands a silver over to one of the other lighting guys and is just like, and you see them similarly start to mess with it.
cool. I've taken that off my character sheet.
Alrighty, Morak, as you're eating some watermelon.
I keep eating the watermelon. My friend left me.
No, you gotta think of the for us.
Well, I can't think of him if you're not here and you're talking to. Are you back?
Fine, Ode walks back and she says, so what'd you think of? What's your great idea?
I didn't really think that much. I was really eating this watermelon. No, but I don't
Yes, and
want to run it by you. I was thinking we could do a cool move. Maybe if there's any shadows, you could like run up to me, and then I could like kneel down a little bit. You could jump on my shield, and then I could like hoist you up, and then you could jump into a shadow, and then you just be gone, and no one would know where you went, and you'd like show up behind them, and then I could like attack them with my sword. And wait a second, my shadow blade, can you teleport through that? And like weirdly, I don't know how your magic works.
I don't know either.
Well, I think if we have the chance after the other cool move, we'll try it. Because what if I like pointed my sword at them and it's like, huzzah! And then a cat woman shoots out of my sword at someone. I don't think that's how that works, but it's funny to think about because it is a sword made out of shadows.
I can teleport into an unoccupied space.
Okay, well I'm occupying my sword.
Yeah, your sword is occupying itself, which is kind of meta. You think about it.
It's kind of awesome. You want any watermelon?
No, I think I'm ready. I'm like all jazzed up. I'm ready to go. The
Well,
music's
I mean-
gonna die down.
Well, the
but that's
problem
fine.
is that the disemballer and the reemballer are kind of just like playing with each other right now. It's weird.
They're trying to get in your head, Morak. You need to stay focused. This is for a diamond. This is for our group being able to not die as we fight with
Oh wait, that's
scary things.
no, that's good because before this day we could have just bought a diamond, but we lost it all at the casino.
Exactly. So you have to make up for the fact that you're a dumbass.
I can do that. And Morak drops his bowl of watermelon and walks through and kicks the door open to walk into the the arena. Here's a problem.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll just to see who you're up against.
I kind of thought it would be like we all go in a pit and it's last man standing. That's more fun.
That's way more fun.
Okay.
Yeah, that's way more fun. Yeah, you see, as you guys enter in, everyone else was already there. It looks like they were waiting a few minutes for you. They were like, where are
We
these
come in
guys?
really pumped.
We kick the door open. Morak's gonna go to his side and pull out a shadow blade.
Hell yeah.
Ode holds out her baton, presses a button, and it becomes a staff.
Ode wins. All right, as this kicks off, Morak, what do you go for immediately? What are you doing? So there are, yeah, it has to be an even number. Duh. There are 8 other guys in there. There's the disemballer and the reemballer. They are on opposite sides. Actually, oddly enough, you notice they're standing next to each other, and then you do see a little bit of blood. It looks like their teammates may have come on the other end, and they had to kind of get assigned new teammates to still be they're kind of stuck with each other as partners right now. They don't look happy about it. And then you see like four just generic looking fantasy dudes. Like imagine like if you Google fighter on Pinterest. You
Okay.
see one guy, you see this one Dragonborn dude wearing a leather jacket, sunglasses, and with no sword. He's just posing like this, watching forward, with a little gnome dude to his side who's just like, he just seems a little confused.
Sorry to correct you, David. I think there's probably 10 other contestants, and 2 of them are the old couple from the bake-off.
Oh, you're right.
True.
You're right. Yeah, all 10 contestants there. The Disemboweler, the Reemboweler, Linus, and Helen.
Helen.
Helen is the old woman.
Helen on card.
The leather jacket wearing lizard man with his gnome companion, and 3 generic fantasy characters. Or 6 generic fantasy characters.
Morak's gonna turn to Ode. Do a little like head at the cool ass dragonborn gnome. He's like to them first.
Yeah, you got this, man.
Okay, Mark's just gonna put out his hands and just chromatic orb them with like a giant ball of lightning.
All right. What's your spellcasting modifier?
It's intelligence +3.
Yeah, I would say roll a d20, add 3. Oh, what are you up to?
Ode cast Shield of Faith.
Okay.
And then while Morak targets the Dragonborn, she's just gonna go after one of the random like fighter Instagram grunts. And she's
Instagram
gonna
grunts.
like do with her spear.
Okay. Add a let's say with
Do I not just get to make an attack roll?
yeah, go ahead.
They're generic. They don't have good AC.
Yeah, let's see. They're pretty generic.
Well, I don't know if you want me to make one attack roll or like actually 4 attack rolls. You tell me what to do.
Just one for like this, otherwise we'll be kind of bogged down for a while. All right. Yeah, they're pretty fucking generic.
Oof.
And yet,
You want inspiration?
No, not an inspiration.
Okay.
I take a bardic inspiration, but
Bardic
it's
inspiration.
yours.
oh, okay, cool. Add a d8.
Yeah.
Sweet. 19.
Hell yeah. Oh, okay. So Ode, as you are coming down, you see for just a moment the lights brighten as they are facing towards them, but behind you, and these guys immediately just like, oh my god, my eyes immediately start to cover, and then the lights hyper fade into near darkness, and as you just get up on them, what does it look like as you start
I think Ode like kind of uses her staff to like jump off of and like kick them at first, and then it's just like standing in between 2 of them going like pwa 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 pwa, or at least attempting to. We'll see how well that goes.
She does say "pwa" when she
Yeah.
punches people.
those guys
Well established fact about Ode.
pew pew pew. Ode, you all the generic ones, the ones who you aren't really sure how they got into this
Apparently just 2 of the generic ones, not all of them. Just so you know.
Oh, you got all of them.
Okay.
It was all one team. It was 8 generic fighters in a trench coat.
they all go down as you Mark, as you throw the chromatic orb over at this cool looking dragonborn, he just kind of picks up the small gnome and just throws him into the chromatic orb, and he immediately takes the full brunt. That gnome is immediately down for the count as he begins to stalk towards you, and still doesn't pull out a weapon, but just opens his mouth and is going to begin to just breathe this ice breath at you. Yeah, oh, you're pretty resolutely kicking ass over there with the guys who
Shout over her shoulder like, "It's bright for you, Morak."
Oh yeah.
Your shield, your fucking shield.
Yeah,
you
I'm on a shield. I'm gonna use my fucking shield.
All right.
Ice breath at me.
Well, I mean, to blind him, like you just
Yeah.
look like you're using the ice breath. I'm sorry.
I mean, someone get some more music going. It keeps going good, and then it immediately dies because I don't.
Lost Vegas.
Yeah, Mark, are you gonna use your shield?
Yeah. If I can, I'm gonna try to. He's breathing ice breath at me, or did I get hit with ice breath?
He's breathing it towards you right now. This is what you're doing, right?
Okay.
As he's basically doing, and you get your shield out as he's like about to breathe out. If you do something,
try to blind him. Yeah.
Gonna try to blind him. Okay. +4. We'll just roll a d20 to see how he does.
If anything was +4 on my character sheet.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Just subtract 1 from that. It's a 23.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh shit. As this
Ith.
this ice breath tries to find its way. I'm stopping there. Tries to find its way towards you. The light from your mirror shield, your oh so effective and useful mirror shield,
Always useful and effective.
shines into the Dragonborn's eyes and it just immediately begins to kind of spiral out and and spread out and hit some of the other fighters. The disemboweler, the re-emboweler, find that just catch a full breath of this ice magic. The generic dudes. One of them, you're pretty sure his name's Craig. You see a little name tag on it. It's just you're not sure why. It's not even a good one. It's like at a high school reunion. Like, hi, my name's Craig. You just like paste it on as a sticker. Not sure why he has it. There we go. But just immediately goes down. At this point, there are you guys. There's the disemboweler, the re-emboweler, and this cool dragonborn left though on the field, as his gnome was thoroughly chromatic orbed.
Okay, does it switch back to Ode?
Yeah.
As Ode is kind of like dealing with the many grunts and probably like Ethel and Lucius are in there too.
Helen and Linus are still on the board.
Okay. Ode looks over and sees the ice breath going on with Morak, and she's like, Morak, let's switch. And she like kind of flips over to where the dragonborn is, and then lets Morak approach the remaining grunts.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Oh, make an acrobatics check.
Ooh, okay. I'm not rolling super well.
No, you're fighting a blind dragonborn who doesn't have a weapon, but he does have a leather jacket.
Well, that die makes the game. Yeah. Oh, in spite of it, you're still able to just flip over as he just is spraying. Just it seems like he's aiming a little bit down, so you're able to just kind of float over the ice. Morak, kind of have to run through it, but you got your shield. You could just like kind of body block it there.
Yeah. I'm not as cool as own movement. I kind of just run play. I do a hardy jog.
You do see though. You see old Linus with his it looks like a walking stick, but with also a very strong like brass like head to it in the shape of like a ram. And then you see old Helen with brass knuckles.
And I go over and I like get ready to fight him, and I'm just gonna shield bash them into each other because they may fall down.
Go ahead and roll.
I think that's just a generic attack.
Just do the generic attack then. Fuck.
I rolled a 2.
Helen's killing it.
Helen, you catch Linus. Linus goes down easy.
Can we just say I'm bad about bashing 2 elderly people?
The problem is you didn't do bad enough to not bash them. You strictly hit Linus with it, and he just goes down like you hit an old man with a strong shield.
Oof.
Helen is not pleased with this. It starts fucking punching you with her brass knuckles, and you hear some cracks. It isn't good for anyone what's going on right now.
Big from Ellen.
Heavy plate armor. This is an old woman. Brass knuckles. Nothing's happening. She's just hurting herself.
Yeah, but you don't feel good about it, do you?
Yeah, I don't feel good about the situation.
Oh, back to you against the Dragon Man.
That's to me. God damn.
Okay, so Ode wanted to take on the Dragonborn because recently she got evasion, and I think I just wanted to have a reason to use evasion once in this game.
Okay.
So I think she maybe tries doesn't do super well in her acrobatics check, but maybe tries to get behind the Dragonborn, and then continuing his ice breath, he's blinded, but whips around, and she tries to dodge out of the way, and then thwacks at his legs, and then tries to poke directly into his open mouth.
Okay, so you have evasion, so dodging that shit is your bread and butter. He's
Yeah.
blinded. Okay, yeah. Roll just an attack for that. I'm gonna give him a -4. I don't see why I'm even rolling.
What it mattered?
Yeah, as you bring it down, you're able to just once again. Ode definitely is looking a lot cooler than Morak.
This is what is happening.
You kind of whip.
My idea is hopefully, unless we really fuck it up, we're able to get down to us and the Disemboweler and the Reemboweler, so I know that they're still left on the list.
Yeah, that you are definitely able to, as you are able to just bring it down. You're as you're moving and dodging, the guy's still kind of wildly moving around with his breath. You're able to push off your staff and almost pole vault your way behind him as you just crack it behind his head and bring him down.
Nice.
Oh my god. Why, Ode?
Eric immediately knew that was on the internet.
You see, left before you guys, Helen, who is very much not having a good time as she's trying to hurt Morak, but it's not. The Disemboweler and the Reemboweler, who seem to actually be arguing with each other and have been this entire time, which is why they've kind of been.
I think that maybe they took out a couple grunts too. That's my head.
And one grunt, which you see has thoroughly been some degree of boweled.
Not disemboweled, mind you.
Yeah,
Boweled.
can Morak and Ode from both sides of the arena turn towards the Disemboweler and the Reemboweler?
Yeah, after Morak quickly just grabs Helen's hands and is please stop. Please just stop. And he just grabs her by the shoulders and just makes her sit down. And he's I'll be back. It's fine, you're done. I'm sorry about your husband. Be done. Another hearty jog over to
the lights of the rafters and gives them the time to flip it.
Flipped thusly. It all falls dark for just a second.
And then Ode, as Morak is running towards her, Ode's now's the time! And she starts running towards him and
I get down, and then
I jump off of his shield, but then disappear in midair to reappear right behind the Reemboweler.
And Morak's then the lights come back on, and Morak's not that close to him. We kind of got disoriented, and he's "Oh, there!" And he starts running back.
Both of you.
I think we win. I think we have to roll. I think we win.
Hold on a second.
How could they beat us? What are they? You tell us what they're doing.
I have 7 key points to just let me know. Flop those.
No. You guys take them down, but at the end, as you bring them down and you begin to celebrate, you see Helen still waddling her way over.
We're gonna take out Helen.
Morak goes back and is please stop. Please. Please,
Roll
she's
persuasion. Roll persuasion.
I have no stubborn as this old woman.
Walks
Oh.
over and then stands next to Morak and like looks in between them. Like, I really hope we resolve this.
Please. I just don't. I don't want. I feel bad.
You look sad.
Does Helen back down?
Yeah, Helen's like,
Okay, because I was
You're
gonna
lucky
stunning
with
strike the woman.
you're lucky, whippersnapper. Back in my youth, I could get into a scuffle or two. Takes off her brass knuckles, turns around and just starts hobbling her way, picks up her little walking stick, hobbling over to Linus. Come on, dear, it's time to go.
Like looks towards the audience and she's like, "Refs, does that count, or do we have to knock her out?"
You see the refs look at each other for a second. Then you see one of the guys is like looks like a guard who's armed. You see it's like he's armed with like it kind of looks like a rifle, almost like a and then just like narrow it down at her. Crank like a what's the word I'm looking for?
No.
Crank like a hand crank on the side, and then you shoot a beanbag and hit the poor woman.
Don't murder her!
It's a beanbag. It hurts.
She's like 100 years old!
I'll take it. It's funny she was trying to punch you.
Didn't do anything!
Run!
Yeah!
Where's that watermelon?
You see, as the Goliath man comes over once again, raises both your arms up in victory and hands you the footlocker with the 215 Electrum.
Woo! Yeah.
And the second round for the new Panther generation.
You guys know in the movie what is it? Nacho Libre, where he does the first match and he like gets over and he gets the first round done and then he goes over and takes a whole quarter of a watermelon and starts eating it. And the guy punches him. I want that to happen with more.
I think we're definitely like also the heels of this competition. Which
We showed up last minute and we're just
we're being
kicking his
total
ass.
assholes.
Like Helen's gonna come back next year with the only plot of killing. We're gonna have to come back next year for this event.
You see, you actually see the crowd does boo you guys a little bit, but they actually are like, they're booing Ode more than they're booing Morak because they saw Morak was like, what the hell? She's an old woman. They're also like a small drunken crowd like rushing the one guy who beanbagged the old woman, and they're like, whoa, it's part of his job, and just this whole little ruckus starting. But it ultimately fades back away as we come to the finale, the battle of the bands, of the brawl, of the baking, of the battle of the bands, sponsored by the Better Business Bureau. You also do see a few Cerulean monks walk over and start doing pulse checks on everyone.
That's what you call the young boys in the group, the cerulean guys. A bunch of hot dudes that all made a celibacy vow. But the cerulean eye doesn't make you do that. They just chose to.
Yeah, you do see a few of the Cerulean guys, Cerulean Eye, whatever, come over and like go to a few of the contestants, take their pulse, look visibly disappointed, and put it down, and just keep going around the line up until they get to that one gnome that the lizard chucked in, or that one gnome that got chucked into Morak's chromatic orb, and they're like, and they start dragging him away.
Sponsored by Fantasy Subway.
Right towards Fantasy Subway. Subway. But yes, the Battle of the Bands.
Okay, so I think we all get together and are like, okay, so I know like none of us have ever played instruments, and Byron, you're kind of found more of a passion in like comedy or plays. I'm not quite sure, but I just feel it that like if we just grab these instruments and just like kind of fiddle around with them for like 15 minutes, like I think we can come up with something.
All right. Here I'm going to grab this bass guitar. Let's see. Zeka, you take the regular guitar. Artox,
Are we just taking other bands' instruments right now?
Playing them.
yes.
You see
Or it's
the
like you-
band that was called just the regular guys seems to all be laid out by Ode and Morak mostly, and they seem to have left their instruments unattended for the moment.
All right,
You
and,
guys did a really good job of killing all those people. Wow.
We didn't kill any, but we killed one.
No, I killed him.
We killed one.
Oh.
The gnome.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you only killed one of them? That's disappointing.
There's magic. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't feel.
Also, we have been training our whole many years for each of us in the martial arts. So
Yeah.
I hope we did well.
Yeah, to be fair, he might have just had a heart attack.
At the exact moment he was engulfed in flame.
It was electricity. He had a pacemaker. He shouldn't have joined the fight.
Mm.
Well, I mean, they revived him, right?
You did.
I was in the bathroom. Did he actually die?
Well,
Oh,
so
he died in the Cerulean and I went around, did pulses, and we're like, Byron, you're in charge. You're in charge. What are you doing? Final call. You have the trigger.
all right, I'm going to be Sergeant Leper. And you're my leprosy boys. And together we are the Beagles. And I think and get ready, I've got a great thing to end this with.
no, I think Mary's in charge. She's already in this.
All right.
This is the second band. Just let it sink in.
Oh.
You see a lot of the younger kids in the audience are really
They're good for Thunder.
How was that, David?
Anyway.
No, I need to see that dance move again.
It's called the Wiggle
Very
Worm.
upbeat.
It's the Wiggle Worm. It's the most popular dance move this side of Oberian.
Okay, guys, I don't know if we can top these guys. They have a snake.
Oh, fuck.
Just you wait.
All
Okay, I don't want to steal your thunder, Byron. I was gonna play a goofy but also amazing song to be our song, but I can let you decide what you want to play too.
No, let's float it.
Okay.
Well, Brittany Beers is going.
All right. Are you guys ready? I think we can do this.
Let's do it.
Byron, you just have to believe in yourself, and with no training or appropriate skills at all, I think we can do this.
Well, I did enhance my abilities.
Just think about your time.
How do I play this instrument?
Okay. I can see how this is gonna go.
Byron's now going to start just thinking, go, all right, there's got to be a way around this. I know. Okay, well, all you have to do is pretend to play it. I will use minor illusion to play the sound of the guitar.
Byron,
Will do.
here's how this is gonna go. Byron, roll performance.
Also, we can all just listen to this song if you like.
I'm gonna just roll a d20 to represent you guys. I don't know if as a whole, you guys don't know how to play instruments, so you have disadvantage and a big penalty. So Byron, you're kind of working against your team right now.
Look at these overzealous guys.
Don't worry, two of you have advantage.
No,
And that is Artuk and Morak.
Artuk, I'm not having you all roll for this because that will be a nightmare. So Morak has advantage. Artuk has advantage. Morak can play an instrument, actually. Artuk, can you play an instrument?
Probably not. I mean, maybe you could argue that, probably not.
Byron will use minor illusion to make it sound like he's playing an illusion. Sorry,
There's
to
a
play
limit,
an
man.
instrument.
I mean, to be
Hey,
fair,
hey.
it's entirely possible that Artuk could have a decent enough sense of rhythm to play a tambourine well.
Sure.
Oops,
David, do you know how to play any instruments?
No.
If I threw you drunk on a stage with a tambourine, could you hit it in tune with the song?
No.
No, he couldn't.
No,
No, he
Uh,
couldn't, distinctly.
Well, I feel like a notable subset of people who don't know how to play instruments could.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's got advantage on it.
Which is to
Sure.
say, it probably nullifies the disadvantage that our
You
Tucker
still
would have.
you have you roll a charisma check. You
Straight
would have
charisma?
you would have it would be disadvantage because you don't know how to play your instrument, but Byron's doing his damnedest.
Speed performance?
I don't think it matters for
It doesn't
him, to be
matter for me.
honest.
Fair enough.
All right, one straight charisma roll.
Okay.
Oh,
Not
nice.
bad.
13. Morak's got a 16.
Is Ode playing an instrument?
He's not having you roll. We were given
You know,
advantage.
if Ode, you want to roll,
Ode is the hype man from the audience. Ode's like, yeah, new generation, they're so good.
okay, Zeka,
Mm-hmm.
are you proficient in any instrument?
No.
Okay, I don't need you to roll. Then that's gonna just be a penalty.
I'll double check, but I'm almost certain I am not.
So Carson, you came out with, or Byron, you came out with a 24.
Why are
So
we
he's actually
playing
singing
with him?
okay.
Byron, you're doing all right.
What if I do some like magic or something to make it look cool? Can I do that?
Do you start dropping your instrument on stage to do it?
No.
No, we
I'll-
just don't plug in his guitar. We just don't plug it in. But he's going so hard.
Zeka, you can
Uh-huh.
make a performance check. You have disadvantage because you can't play your instrument.
All right, I will just do what I was doing before.
Let's see how this goes.
No, like I do not want to roll a performance check.
Too
I will
bad.
only make it worse. Oh, fuck me.
You have disadvantage.
He realized once he got on stage how much of a mistake this was.
Hey, Zeka, you've got this. And with that, you've got inspiration.
Well,
The
thank
bardic
you.
sword.
You're trying so hard to keep this sinking ship afloat, Carson.
It could float. We're rolling okay. We're rolling better than
Alright.
okay.
Here we go. Hey, I gotta turn on disadvantage and
That's a
performance.
24 and a 16, so that's a 40 total.
Oh.
That's a 53. That's a 59.
Wait, look up.
Hey, it's
Hey,
more
well,
than
let's not forget
zero.
about your bardic inspiration.
Oh, nice.
Hopefully it's an 8.
Can you look it up on YouTube?
Okay.
That's a 64
That's
total.
above average.
That's a 64 total. I'm gonna roll for the other bands real quick and see how their collective performance is
Well,
doing.
wait.
Hold
Well,
on.
David, I've got one thing. At the very end of our little performance, Byron will go, "Thank you very much. We are the new Panther generation." Then he will jump up and cast polymorph on himself to turn into a panther.
Okay.
I'll follow suit and use a beast shape into a panther.
You guys are really trying to prop this up.
Look, man, we don't have the core of actual good music, so it's got to be all special effects.
Yep.
I mean, you guys just know how to do that, so I can't stop you from turning into panthers.
What a weird sentence.
Yeah, and Morak turns into a panther.
All right, I would just say that's a +5 from both of you, so 10. So that's 69. Nice.
Nice.
Nice. We
That's
can't
just auto
lose.
win.
I'm gonna just roll these dice with some appropriate modifiers and figure out what the other bands are doing. See this? This will be be 4, let's say, of them. You bastards. Alright, that's a 3 to start, so good for you guys. That's also a 14.
There's no way we win this. I don't even want us to win this.
You shouldn't win this.
We're doing everything we can to.
I used 2 level 4 slots for this.
Oh my god.
It's a 27 they're at right now, the other bands. 41. Kidding me. See?
Usopp All-Star. That had to be what we were playing.
They're at 50 right now. So if they get a 14 or higher, they win.
We're at
I thought we had
69.
69.
No, they are at 50. They get a +5 because they're a
Oh.
band that knows how to play their
Sure.
instruments.
So,
And
Box of Doom roll.
they rolled 2 4s, which is the
Okay.
only reason they aren't smoking your asses.
Okay, Box of Doom roll. You gotta do this one live. Roll it in chat.
Yep. So if they get a 14, if they get a 19 or higher, they win.
Yes.
There's no reason you guys should win this. So,
Yes.
I hate it's a. They just needed to roll an average, and they would have smoked your asses.
David, you have control over that. What are you talking about? You decide who wins.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna
Well,
screw
yeah.
you guys out of a win just because I don't want you to, or I think it's horseshit. But the
It's
dice
not-
of this game choose. They are the true god.
It's not his fault that we played so well.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are a new Panther generation, and
If
2
we
of us
really
can turn into
fucked it
Panthers.
up, we wouldn't have won.
You see the judges. No one's happy at the end of this. No one's
Everyone else's
happy.
instruments broke. We
You-
played them so poorly that they all broke.
You guys break your instruments thusly, and you see the judges look upon you. And you look upon the judges look on the other people who you saw had a really strong start, actually, but their instruments broke partway through the performance. So on a strict basis, they are disqualified. And everyone looks and thinks, this is horseshit.
I think the audience gets kind of quiet, and I was like, "Yeah, new Panther generation, triple threat!"
We did it.
A bra gets thrown on stage, and we're like, whose bra is this?
I know, it's like, that's not mine. Not mine.
Yeah, it's like we didn't expect.
I don't wear a bra.
Yeah, it's like you're a cat
Yeah, I don't have boobs.
and a liberal.
You see the Goliath walk on stage. Well, let's give it to the new Panther generation. Yeah,
Here to accept the award.
the winners of the triple
Byron
thread, the
meows
first
into
winners in 8 years of the full triple thread. Let's give a round of applause for this. The energy is not picking up in the crowd. They are. It's just people who look angry and sad.
Byron will snarl as a panther.
Yeah.
Ode will hug Byron and say, see, Byron, sometimes all you need to do is believe in yourself.
He'll purr.
A purr?
He said transform into a panther.
Okay, I forgot about that. John Panther Byron, say that to him.
He will purr and then suddenly turn back after the minute and go, "Oh, hi, oh, everyone's hugging me. This is really nice. Why is my throat vibrating?"
We won. Did you see? We won.
They
Everything I had
bring
the
out
concept of victory in my mind.
they bring out the strong box of another 250 electrum, and with it a small briefcase that has a little square recess in it for a diamond. Square? A diamond shaped recess. When I say square,
Square cut diamond.
square cut a perfectly cubed diamond.
Or 300 gold, not because of its quality as a diamond, but because of the incredible craftsmanship with which it was cubed.
As you guys pick up your prize, the crowd goes mild, as they don't seem hugely happy about the circumstances.
And then the crowd realizes maybe they had control over the circumstances.
The crowd looks over to the clap machine or the applause-ometer that was to the side, and you notice a lot of them realize, oh shit, I forgot to clap. I liked it. I was just quietly, contemplatively nodding along, yes, quality.
We won because they were booing so loud that it actually capped out the applause meter.
But yes, as you guys are handed your winnings, your diamond, you are released back into the city as murmurs of the streets of I wasn't a huge fan of the finale for this year. Seemed to be persistent throughout the town, but the casino is still open.
I think
I
they
mean,
won.
There's 750.
750 Electrum. Are we putting it on red or black?
Oh shit, Mary, you pick.
Let's do 50-50.
That's not how the game works.
21 red.
Oh, we just pick a color.
I'm
Then
pulling
red.
up.
And here we end the session.
I was gonna end it at the roll.
We're putting it all on black, baby.
Black? Any objections?
Well, can we not put all on black? Why
No.
don't we have 256 on black? We can have 3 tries at it.
Okay. 250?
Yeah. Or just 200.
250 on black.
Okay.
Here goes. First one.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
we're winning it. Wait, how much do we need? What are we buying?
You guys are at 875 right now, I believe.
Okay, we just turned our 250 into 500. So,
No, it's 1.5, right?
that just paid out. Well, that would
Okay.
make sense.
I want to watch gambling.
Yeah. Just put it all on black, and then see if we win something. Or
Okay.
we don't.
Yeah, let's
And
put it
we'll
all in
pick it
black.
up next time.
We're at
Yeah, we
850.
have 1,000. It's like 1,000.
we're at 1,000 currently.
We're at 1,000. Okay. Putting it all on black.
Come on, please get red.
Let's go. Let's go.
Do we get the slappy hand?
No, that's like 10,000.
I think we get the slappy hand.
2,000 Electrum.
Do we get a magic slappy hand for winning it all, or do we have to win it all?
100 fedorans, or David gives us the slappy hand.
Here, let's just do it again until I have enough to get the slappy hand.
Yeah, let's say if we have put 2 grand.
$2
Black.
grand?
Like,
Are we at $2,000 now? Is that how much we're at?
Yes.
yes.
Put it on black.
If you guys get to 5,000, you get to slappy hand. You need to win one more time.
Wait,
We're
David,
at 4,000.
was that yes for the slappy hand?
If you win one more time, you guys can have the
Wait,
slappy
wait.
hand.
We do black
Let's
and red next.
go.
See, the thing is, black's on a streak. It's on a hot streak.
I feel like it's red this time.
What if you guys just put half on each?
Then we never lose, David.
I feel like a streak of 3 feels good. I feel like it's
I think it's gonna be red. Okay, fine. Put it on red.
All
No,
right.
we have to agree. We have to agree. Adam, what do you
Let's go
think?
with red.
I fold to the majority.
Don't.
I vote
In
In my
red.
opinion, it is always 21 red.
No, Eric, you clearly don't agree. You're gonna be mad at us if it's not red.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you.
This is Vegas, baby.
One
Alright,
more
Put it all on
time.
red.
I feel like the streak for black ended. I feel like it's red.
Put it all on
I
red.
We'll
feel
put
like
it all on red.
Put it all in 21 red.
Just undo it. Undo it. Just put 5K
5K.
on red.
5K
Yeah,
on
there
red.
we go.
No, we have 4K though.
No, just put it down. If we win, we win. It doesn't matter what number it is.
It's spinning.
Please don't.
Ah, black.
Damn it.
It was
Well,
red.
leave now.
As you bankrupt.
Damn it.
That's Leon, folks.
That's Leon, baby. We'll see you next time.